Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? We are halfway through the week. Hope everybody is doing well. I know I am. Got a job interview at Wendy's tomorrow. Excellent American pineapple. Very exciting. Really hope it goes well for you. But yes, welcome on in, everybody. Oh, sorry that I'm starting much later than I planned to initially today. Had a bunch of stuff come up that I needed to take care of. But I didn't want to skip stream. I do want to still get a quick rippin' and tearing Doom session in. Doesn't feel like Wednesday unless I get to play Doom. Because I realized I played Doom pretty much every Wednesday for the past year now. Which is fine by me, honestly. I've been having a really good time ripping and tearing my way through some classics, through some new stuff. And today I'm going to play something fairly recent. I think it was made within the last couple years by the French Doom community called Tangerine Nightmare, which is a short, I believe it's 10 or 11 maps, short WAD made, I believe, in 2017 or 2018. Exactly, a little Doom on a Wednesday evening, give you that pep, that little kick to get through the rest of the week. So for anybody who doesn't know, the French Doom community is kind of its own entire thing, but their mapping style tends toward the brutal, toward the sadistic. Not surprising, considering literally the word. Yeah, when I say it's Doom in time, and I doom all over those guys, it's true talking object. It happens every Wednesday. But I was going to say, it's not exactly surprising that the country from which Marquis de Sade, hails, should be into sadistic Doom mapping. Sets like Hell Revealed and Hell Revealed 2 had a huge impact on the French Doom scene. So that really brutal style of mapping is pretty popular among the French Doom community, led by maps like Wilhu 84, Darkwave, trying to think of some other notables. Roofy, Death Destiny, I believe, is French as well. I would need to check. But lots of prominent Doom mappers hail from France. There have been entire community projects from the French Doom community in the past. There's a series called Trois d'Agony. I hate pronouncing French, so I'm going to get that wrong. 3 megawads, basically called 3 Hours of Agony, which was a series of speed mapping projects. Yeah, the Japanese community project, totally different style talking object. Very creative maps, some incredible visuals, and generally very solid gameplay fundamentals that don't really focus on big combat encounters so much as really smart, tight, little fight design. What I'm going to be playing tonight, Tangerine Nightmare, I've only played the opening map of, but it's got an outstanding color palette, reworked enemy sprites, all meant to look very, very Halloween-y. It's very orange. So it should be very interesting. I'm excited to see, does this reach the French level of difficulty I'm accustomed to from sets like 3 Hours of Agony or 180 Minutes to Live, which was kind of a follow-up. I can't say the French word for 180 without looking at a reference. I don't talking object. Usually, I'll just do whatever the WAD defaults to. So in this case, the enemy edits are what are called dehacked, which is basically built into the WAD itself. So they're just changing things like colors, perhaps behaviors. I don't typically play with external weapon mods like Doom 4 Vanilla or Brutal Doom or Russian Overload, High Noon Drifter. Treasure Tech is one. I was actually watching Hazmat play the other day. Let me shout Hazmat out, because if you don't know him, you should follow him. But he was playing through Going Down using a set called Treasure Tech, which basically turns Doom into a first-person Wario land. Looks very fun. I tend not to get too into things that change up Doom's core gameplay too much, just because I really like Doom's core gameplay. So the things like weapon mods have pretty limited appeal for me in terms of extending my Doom playtime. Final Doomer weapons, I would need to look into those. Are they new weapons entirely, or are they just like reskins, like upgraded animation or something like that? Also, sorry, my cat is trying to distract me. What do you want, buddy? Go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. My cat was laying down. The second I begin streaming, he comes over and wants to come sit on my lap, which is very sweet, but a little bit frustrating. But why don't I just get into it so you can see what I'm talking about with regards to the French Doom community. Let me get changed, get into my Dooming apparel. Let me also make sure that the option to switch me to 2D mode is on. It is. Okay. Just got to make sure. So if you would like, as always, you are free to force me to change dimensions, basically. New weapons that change behavior. Interesting. So it's worth looking into, is what you're saying. Might be worth checking out. Let me go ahead and get the game booted up. And as always, let me know if sound balance is off, if the game's too loud, or sound effects are too loud, music too loud, any of those things, the usual. But we should be good to go. So this is Tangerine Nightmare. As you can see, we've got a very gothic horror vibe going on right from the very start. I really like the font, like the changed graphics. It's very grim looking. So this is the demo file that plays. This isn't me playing, but this should give you an idea of what it looks like visually. Very stark orange, color edited sprites like that Cacodemon looking like he's covered in ash. So I'm very excited to get into this. Also, it's on the shorter side, so it shouldn't take too long. So we can see my own... We're coming out of our own caskets here, I guess, to get right... No. So that's just the demo that plays. Now I'm playing. So you can see we've got a nice, cool kind of Hell Keep here. Now, I did play this map already, just to kind of test it out, make sure this is something that I wanted to play. I was caught pretty immediately by the visuals because they look awesome. Whoops. The floors do damage you, the lava, so you got to be a little careful. But I'm just gonna get right into it. Now, I did find at least one secret in kind of this opening area. And as you can see here, the enemy sprites have been changed. Hello, Bitefire. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played this through, Bitefire. Also good to see you. So this will be a first for me. I've played this opening level, but that's about it. But I enjoy what I've played from the French mappers responsible for this. So I'm looking forward to this. This is a little secret that I managed to find by doing just a little off-road climbing here. It's got kind of a maker's mark here for the mappers. Also, this is Sont Bienvenue. I'm going to butcher every single French thing I say today, so just a warning. And let's get to it. Let's see what we've got here. I really like the edited sprites for the Zombie Man and Sergeant, the shotgunner. They look very cool. Yeah, omelette du fromage. That's all you need to know how to say. Jokes aside, every time that I have to sing in French, I pretty much end up just writing out everything I need to sing in IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, because otherwise I will get frustrated. Also, I can do a little cheesing down here by kind of peeking in over the bars. The kind of crenellations here. Yeah, Daughter of Medusa, this is indeed. This is some spooky-looking Doom here. Lots of really cool sprite edits to make monsters look a little different. So you can see the pinkies are now blood red. The imps are the same. Shotgun guys now are in armor. Riflemen have a cool cloak thing going on. Been a lot of small visual tweaks made here that I think all look really nice. And the very stark orange-black color palette is really, really sick. So they are just reskins as far as I can tell, Talking Object. I've not gone far enough into this to know if there are ones later that are more than simple reskins. So the Revenant is unchanged. They were already a skeleton, so that didn't need any changing. Thank you. I like my hat too. You can make me put on a second hat if you would like, take it off, or switch to a cute little 2D version should you like, which also has a removable hat. Also, that was a high damage roll Revenant projectile that I just ate, which is unfortunate. So let's try that again, shall we? Whoops, I've fallen too far. I want to get that secret that I got earlier again, even though it doesn't really have too many benefits to confer other than a few stray health upgrades. I just like getting secrets where I can. I am not an obsessive 100% secret finder by any means, mostly because I'm not great at it, so I don't go nuts looking for them. When I can find them is enough for me. Let's try to take care of some of these guys from outside if we can. The pistol is not altered, which means that it sucks. But there we go. Let's get ourselves a shotgun and try to take out hit scanners first, as always, because they represent the greater danger when compared with projectile throwers. You can dodge projectiles. Hey, Shatter Sugar, it's going well for me. How about yourself? Oh, and let me sneak back outside again to do that little extra bit of sniping I did before. Unfortunately, we do take some damage there, but we can basically give ourselves a couple fewer enemies to deal with later if we're lucky. Nah, they're not going to wander into my line of fire. So let's just go with it. You know what? Let's make a save so I don't have to do that intro again if I mess up. Let's hopefully let the imp, I was going to say, distract that pinky. Good so far. I only just started, so you've missed nothing. This is still the first level. So check out the cool detailing. Got a wall of faces, got a flashing eye on the ceiling. This whole set is going to be very, very visually appealing. The mappers responsible for this are all, very experienced Doom map makers, so they really get to flex their visual chops here a bit. And we can enjoy that. So when we hit that switch, we're going to get some Revenants coming after us. Let's not eat a high damage roll this time, hopefully. Normally, Revenants just take 5 regular shotgun blasts to go down, 2 with the super shotgun when we get it. That was a pretty high damage roll. I maneuvered poorly there. Yeah, super intricate detailing in this whole map set. There's the exit, but we're going to want to explore outside first. You can see the chain gunner's got a small pallet swap as well. We can avail ourselves of some extra weapons. You can see the Hell Knight down there also has a new look. Very cool. So why don't we go over to this side here? Hopefully get a better vantage point from which to shoot. Yeah, we can take out that imp from here. Kind of gives you just a little tease of what might be coming. I think. Oh no, we have to go hit a switch over there. I'm going to go ahead and just snipe this guy. I don't feel like getting up close and personal because there is some platforming between him and that switch that I don't relish doing. Come on. One more and he should go down. There we go. Love when I actually call the number of shots correctly. Oh, am I gonna die in the poison? I sure am. That's embarrassing. I immediately failed the first ever challenge of platforming here. Yeah. Yeah, so fun fact, Hanabi, the chain gun in Doom is actually completely accurate if you don't hold down the fire button. It's a little embarrassing, I know. So I'm missing one enemy somewhere, and I don't know where, which makes me think there's probably window dressing outside. Yep, the first 2 shots are always dead on. There was apparently... that was the secret. right back at the start. Did I miss an imp that was like window dressing somewhere? Just more decorative than threatening. Probably. I don't care. Oh, it looks absolutely awesome. They did a great job with this. Oh no, I didn't miss it. It was just down here. There we go. There's all the enemies, all the secrets. Creepy cavern down here. Got some hanged viscera. Got some meat just kind of curing there, you know, slowly cooking over the fire. So let's hop into the void. Go to the next stage. I also love this like recap screen here. Super creepy, very gothic. Now entering Molten Desolation. I think it's only got 10 or 11 maps, talking object, so it's not very long. Let me check. Hello, Earx. Let's see. Yep, it's got 10 maps. So, as always, we are playing this from a pistol start. Ooh, let me pull up a song. Meaning, every time we get to a new level, I go ahead and reset so I'm just with my pistol, nothing else. Which adds some extra challenge, but it also turns the levels into more of a combat puzzle than just being a, you know, shoot everything, carry over your big weapons from last time kind of thing. Let's go with something low key. Why not? Good music to slay demons too. There's a chainsaw. Baka mitai koto mo nano ne. Yume o otte kizutsuite. Uso ga heta na kuse ni waraenai kao miseta. I love you mo roku ni iwanai. Kuchi beta de onma ni buki o. Nano ni to shite sayonara ieta no. Dame da ne, dame yo, dame nano yo. Anta ga suki de, suki te. Dore dake tsuyoi yo sake demo yugamanai. Omoide ga baka mitai. So I survived that disastrous dip down to 6% health somehow. We got a berserk and got ourselves back up to full. Got an Archie down there. Well, he should be pretty safe to kind of rush up and kill. Thank you for the karaoke redeem, Erex. How you doing tonight? Hope you are well. Let me get our game music back on. Oh, where'd that Mancubus come from? Also, the Mancubus sprite edit you may recognize if you have played Ancient Aliens by Skillsaw. That is the same edited sprite that shows up there. Very cool looking. Oh, didn't really want to wake stuff up, but the Archie's down. So we are good to go for now. I love the, like, contrast of the cool-looking environment with what looks like just flesh coming out of its walls. Or bloody tiling. Every map in this so far has been very, very handsome. Whoops! Did not see that coming towards me. Yeah, I mean, Ancient Aliens, to be fair, did have 2 custom enemies. Had the, invisible aliens that shoot plasma that show up. And it had the Guardians, which shoot 3 Revenant projectiles, but thankfully explode very easily. That spiced it up. Kind of like how you had a couple enemy variants in Valiant as well. I think Skillsaw generally likes to not over-change things in his maps, which I appreciate. Skillsaw is probably my favorite Doom mapper currently active. I pretty much always enjoy his work. There's been very little of it that I haven't enjoyed, even if I resented having to set up the Eternity engine for Heartland. Not that there's anything wrong with the Eternity engine, but it's like, really another source port to set up? I get why they did, because its features are pretty much requisite for the kind of gameplay that he envisioned for Heartland, but still, it was a bit of a pain. I really like the edit to the Kako here. No, not Ev Eternity. Ev Eternity is a brilliant WAD. There's another Doom source port called the Eternity engine that is required to play Skillsaw's most recent set of levels called Heartland. Ev Eternity, however, is fantastic. I played through all of that on stream not too long ago. Actually, I have no idea how long ago it was, but I played through that on stream. Oh, yeah, Eddie. If you're playing Ev Eternity for the first time, buckle in. It's such a fun time. My only real gripe with Ev Eternity is I don't like the last level at all. And it's kind of a letdown considering how good the rest of it is up to that point. Including the second to last map there. Yep, Archie got released. Let's try to deal with him as quickly as we can. Okay, so you've got coming up one of the big boy maps in there, Eddie. That is map 29. Features a MIDI by Jimmy Paddock called the Godhood Suite. The Godhood Suite is a piece Jimmy wrote for Ev Eternity. It is, I think, 43 minutes long before it loops. He basically wrote an entire prog rock album as the MIDI for one stage in this game, and it's phenomenal. Like, I will regularly put it on and listen to it just because it kicks ass. So I'm excited for you to get there. Unfortunately, that map isn't really, in my experience, long enough to merit such a long MIDI. But I guess Jimmy was just feeling inspired and just went nuts with it. I mean, I'm glad he did, but... how can I get that soul sphere? Can I blow up the wall? That'd be cool. That would be some, like, going down level of trickery. You gotta go all in. Oh yeah, Anagnorisis. Map 32 in Ev Eternity. It's, like, legendarily long. Very grindy. Still pretty fun, though. You know, it rarely feels unfair. It just feels like a massive challenge. In a good way. You know, it doesn't feel like, oh man, this is too much. I can't possibly do this. You know, it still feels like a very approachable level of challenge. In my opinion, at least. I'm trying to think, what's map 31 of Ev Eternity? Oh, that's a secret apparently, if I wanted a single shotgun for some reason. Loving the lighting in this room, by the way. Seeing those specters lit up against, like, the red paneling. Whoop! Or not seeing the specters lit up. Very cool. Oh, a Mancubus, apparently. I love how much I can rely on audio cues to be able to succeed in Doom. Let's go ahead and use the chain gun, because we don't have much occasion for it. Oh, it's amazing. That kind of... It's such a small detail, but it makes such a big difference in the quality of the game, in my opinion. Oh, that's how I get down there. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of other map sets that do that. Ancient Aliens is pretty good about it, for the most part. Most of Skillsaw's WADs are. If you haven't played Valiant, highly, highly recommend you give that a play. Because that is a all-time modern classic, in my opinion. Hello, Archvile. I'm gonna keep you locked in that little cubby. Oh, I messed up keeping him locked in his little cubby. But at least I killed him quickly. There we go. I feel like these candles should be hiding a secret, but I don't think they are. That must do something, though. Right? Surely it doesn't do nothing. I wonder if anything will let me get that supercharge back near the start. I feel like one of these switches must. I can find it. I do love how this map looks, though. Oh, didn't want to dip in the poison, but... Or, I say poison, it's lava. Why do I keep calling it poison? My brain might just be a little fried. Okay, yeah, the supercharge is right down there. Yep, now it's accessible. There we go. There are all of our secrets. And there's only 7 enemies left to kill, so we're in pretty good shape here. So I think it's just a couple revenants now. Yep. Not to discount them, they are still very dangerous. Just because I'm used to fighting them doesn't make them not dangerous. They can still very easily catch you off guard and ruin your day pretty immediately. Let's see. Oh, hello. Whoops. As I go and face rocket. Let's use the chain gun to stun lock this guy and just humiliate him nice and quick. There's still a couple enemies, so I'm wondering if we'll have an exit archvile or some kind of similar surprise. Revenants. Oh, and something teleported in. I see wings. I'm guessing this is the Baron of Hell sprite edit. That looks sick. That looks awesome. Kind of want to get a closer look. Look at that. That's some nice sprite work. Cool death animation, too. A friend did indeed teleport in, Foxwell, but that's all kills and all secrets. They fly now, apparently. I don't think they're going to literally fly, but they have wings and look cool as hell. Let's see, map 3, Reign of Embers. Oh, what's that say? Okay, design by Datacore, edited by Wilho and Frank Frag. Those are 2 of the other mappers in here. Alright, we're getting a super shotgun right off the bat. I like that. We've got a nasty looking hell castle and some caverns here. Oh, this is what was playing in the demo at the start screen. Let's go ahead. That looks like I can climb up to an armor there. I sure can. Any other secrets I can platform to? Not that I can see. Let's get at it. I'm absolutely loving the visual style of this set, though. The, like, stark oranges. Very, very cool looking. I'm always now checking behind me pretty much anytime I hit a switch, because I don't trust the mappers to not just teleport stuff in behind me. So I'm going to let things get a little more bunched together so that my shotgun shots are more effective. Some revenants. Those will be easy to clown on since they can't really move. This MIDI is sick, though. We're getting some energetic music in here now. That's one revenant down. This should take care of the other. We've got a bunch of... Ooh, we've got rockets. They're setting us up for some big fights, it looks like. That's alright. I would like to see things get a little... Oops, I shouldn't have picked up that ammo yet. Let's get things a little beefier, you know? Get some higher tier enemies going. This MIDI's going nuts. I'm really hoping that this map can live up to this MIDI, because this rules. Like, this has me feeling like I should be going faster. Do you know what I mean? Like I should be moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour and flying around and shooting monsters every which way. Well, let's take care of this revenant. We can't really fight back too effectively, which is fine by me. hit a switch, hopefully start some fights. I guess I can... No, I don't need to rocket them. We'll just go ahead, trusty super shotgun work. I do love the kind of shockingly bright red pinkies. I think they look pretty sick. So the general just visual theming of this all is awesome. Don't switch me to the single shotgun, thank you very much. Let's take care of... These might be the coolest looking Cacodemon edits I think I've ever seen. I thought he only would need one pistol shot to succumb. Let's take care of these guys. Not get cornered. I'm gonna jinx myself right now, class, and say so far this set is not showing me the aggression that I have personally come to expect out of French Doom maps. I will probably be forced to eat those words very shortly. I kind of hope to be forced to eat those words pretty shortly. There we go. Got ourselves some armor. We're in good shape. Take care of these weird-looking cacos. I don't even know what to call those cacos. There's an Archie. Okay. We're waking up now, and it's not even in, like, an easily snipeable, cheesable position. I can probably get rockets over onto it from here. Or, once I run by that Mancubus... Yeah, there we go. We can get out of its way easily that way. Ooh, 2 Archies. Very, very fancy. Wait, where was that other one? 3 Archies? Question mark? Did I miss something? Oh, it came down the stairs. I see now. All right, well, it's making me eat my words a little bit. I'm glad. It was time for it to wake up. Oh, that was nasty. Please stun. There we go. That was close. Every now and then you just gotta pray for a low damage roll from an Archvile. And that was one of those times. Think I left some health over there? No, I didn't. Did I leave health anywhere else earlier in the map? Ooh, a backpack. That's good. There's some health. Okay. Now we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing bad has ever happened to Doom Guy. Not once. He's never needed to worry for his safety a single time. Whoa, got another Archie. Alright, now it's starting to wake up. This is what I need. This is like in a movie where someone's like, or in an anime where it's like, I just needed that to awaken my warrior spirit. This small lift is very obnoxious though, because it's very slow. There we go. Right, can I... Yeah, I can just chain gun the Mancubus from here. Or at least partially. Hopefully all the way. There we go. We got more ammo. Ooh. Is this to a secret, or is this to the next part of the map? Looks like a secret to me, maybe. This... Oh, that looks like a platforming secret, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that's gotta be... Let me check that out. I would bet, if not a secret, at least something. Clearly supposed to go this way because they give you a rad suit. Let's see, can we sneak up here a little more? No, maybe this wasn't a secret. Maybe it was just a way you could go if you wanted to. That's disappointing. Really thought I was being clever. Turns out, nope, I'm just being an idiot and going the wrong way. Now my rad suit's probably going to run out. Oh no, that was the secret. I don't know what that was I picked up. Were those cells? And they just changed the sprite, maybe? If anyone knows or thinks they know, let me know. curious. Get out of the way of the bony boys. Well, I kind of wish had a sprite edit. Because it feels like, sure, Revenants are already... Oh! Archviles. Archviles spawn in. Back at the starting area. Did I not trigger the line def for it? Must not have. Oh no, there they are. Or when you go into that room specifically. Let's see if I can get good luck. Oh, that was very close. I almost got really unlucky right there with not stunning an Archvile with the super shotgun. Which, the Archvile has the lowest pain chance percent in the game of regular enemies. So, you want to use the super shotgun to try to get him in his pain state, because with 20 separate pellets, it gives you the highest chance out of any individual weapon to put him in that pain state, and usually you can. The next best things would be plasma, or, yeah, you can't imagine skeletons feeling much pain. Yeah, plasma or chain gun is your next best bet after the super shotgun for trying to stun lock an Archvile. But sometimes when you're forced into an open room kind of like this, your best bet for dealing with an Archie is to try to just get him stun locked like that and deal with him. 4 up-close super shotgun blasts or 4 rockets take care of an Archie. That is a creepy texture. I don't know what it is about this that's unsettling to me. But that's unsettling to me. Let's see, there's 2 secrets this map. We found one. Oops, I didn't mean to fall down the world's slowest elevator. Have some more rockets. Another fat boy to deal with. Ooh, whose projectile? I don't know if you can see that. Has a Doom mod ever actually scared me? That's a good question, and I think it depends on how you define actually scared. Because I've had plenty of, oh shit moments, which are more dealing with, intensity of gameplay encounters than actual fear. I do, however, remember the intense feelings of fear I had playing Doom for the first time as a kid. Which is to say, original, 1993 Doom is very frightening when you're a small child. It's intense. And some of the, encounters where stuff just kind of pops out at you did give me a fright. PC Doom. So just original Doom. PlayStation Doom is also cool and creepy. But I didn't play that until later in life, so it was not quite so scary. I do really like both the PlayStation and N64 Doom soundtracks, the ones by Aubrey Hodges, because they've got that super cool kind of atmospheric, almost industrial sound going for them that I really appreciate. Very different than the, fun, heavy metal sound of original Doom. How do I open this? Is there a switch I'm missing somewhere? Oh, there's a whole section of the map I'm missing. Oh no, that's where I'm trying to go. Never mind. Had a bit of an idiot moment there. Oh, sorry, I had to crack my neck there. Hopefully you couldn't hear that, because that was a profoundly gross sound. Oh, there was just a switch I never hit. Makes me feel a little stupid. Whoa! Hello, Revenant, that apparently got unleashed by the switch I never hit previously. Nice to see you. So that's what I would call, like, a Doom jump scare, but I wouldn't call it genuinely frightening. More just one of those oh shit moments. Let's see, anything hiding back in the opening area? Does not look like it. I already found one secret up there. Don't think there's anything else to be had here. Maybe? Can I get up here? No. Oh joy, though, I did manage to hurt myself. Oh, and that switch was what I needed to progress. We've got a Baron to chop down. Not particularly challenging or exciting. We did really need that health, though. Let's progress. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, you love this. You love mowing through a big crowd of imps with the super shotgun. Literally will never get old. Got an Archvile up there that I wish I had more rockets for. I think I'm going to let the spiders and the Hell Knights infight down there while I just slowly chop away at this Archvile. There we go. Bit of an anticlimax, this, if you ask me. I say while getting killed by some Arachnotrons. You know, it's not really fair for me to call something an anticlimax and then immediately die to it. I apologize, Datacore, whose map this is, for insinuating that it wasn't exciting enough and then immediately dying to it. There were more spiders than I thought. So let's see if we can't get them infighting with the Hell Knights again. It's very nice when monsters are considerate enough to kill each other for you. It's very nice of them. Whoops, something hit me apparently. I did not see what, when, or how. Assuming it was a spider. Yep, definitely a spider. Doom guy stubbed his toe. God, could you imagine incorporating fall damage into Doom? It'd be deeply cursed. I'm pretty sure there are some mods that do that. Or if not, there are ones that incorporate, you know, lots of basically death pits, where if you fall into them, you will die. Well, that was nice. That was the lowest possible damage roll projectile from an Arachnotron. That very minor 3 damage. We may not be able to win even if we kill everything here. We might be... Okay. Not a concern. I was going to say, we might not be able to run across the required hurt floor there without more health. Why don't I just go back through the map and find some health? Because I'm sure there's some I forgot somewhere. I could really use it right now. This is too low health for this encounter. That or I have to just be better at the game. I just need to be better. When in doubt, get good. Which is the sad truth of it. This MIDI goes hard, though. Honestly, I feel like this MIDI might go harder than this map deserves. Or rather, I would expect faster-paced action with a MIDI that sounds like this. When in good, get doubt. I've got plenty of doubts already, don't you worry. So there must be a plasma hidden somewhere on this map, because I did get cell ammo. Nothing to use it for. Take care of the spiders first, because their projectiles are more annoying. Basically, keep running forward, peeking over the edge, letting out a shot. And one more and we should be good. It's a good thing we have a ton of shotgun shells. Then once we deal with the Hell Knight, we can deal with the imp kind of window dressing there. There we go. Regular shotgun is much better for sniping than the super shotgun, which ironically is one of the most realistic weapon depictions in Doom. In real life, shotguns do not have crazy spread, otherwise they would not be useful for anything. They generally have quite a tight choke, which is why they're in use to begin with. So, ironically, that's one of the most realistic weapons in original Doom, is its shotgun. For, you know, being effective at medium to long distances. Speaking of which, it is the right weapon for this encounter. Oh, the Doom 3 shotgun is a travesty talking object. It's just, there's no excuse to not have a good shotgun in video games. And if I had to rank video game shotguns, even though it's not as powerful as the super shotgun, Doom's regular shotgun is still a beautiful weapon. We have missed one enemy somewhere. Is there an imp out here still somewhere just wandering around waiting to be shot? Oh well. We can deal with missing one enemy. Exactly. All reliable. It's the workhorse of Doom 1. That was Reign of Embers. Entering Bille Noire. I don't know what that means. I do not speak French. Something black. Black bile, I guess. 167 enemies, so the enemy count is starting to increase. This is a fairly energetic opening. I want to get this... Okay, there's the black bile, I suppose, that I'm running in. Does not seem to hurt me, however. That's nice. But boy, there's a lot going on in the opening right here, isn't there? And this one has a chill MIDI, as opposed to more energetic ones we've heard so far. Wonder why that is. You know, if I were in charge of MIDI selection, I feel like there's an art to matching up MIDI selection with map. Like, you want them to feed each other. Because a good MIDI will enhance a good map, and will make a bad map much more playable. This is cool looking. There we go. They might be trying to be artistic. I mean, the map looks great so far. We've got cool architecture. I really want that rocket launcher specifically to deal with that crowd of imps. But they're guarding it, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool so far. I really like this detail with kind of the lava grate on the floor there. That's nice. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. I like that freaky flaming upside-down eye. Very Illuminati. Very chic, very trendy. Bit of a hot start, but not too bad. Watch I say that, I'm gonna get, like, blasted by a Revenant missile I didn't see. Feels like I'm not doing it the way I'm meant to. I can't tell. I feel like the map maker wanted me to leave the starting area more quickly than I am, kind of to get away from all the threats it's throwing at me. But I've got enough ammo that I can basically just hang out here, chop stuff down with the shotgun, which I doubt is what they intended me to do, but it's what I'm doing. If you're going to give me the ability to make, presumably, more of the map easier for me later, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to take it unless I know there's a payoff coming. But I'm playing blind, so I don't know what's coming. I can't really plan for, oh, well, I need to just run to the next spot and get a super shotgun. I don't know if that's going to happen, you know? Also, I think after this map, or if I start dying a bunch in the middle of it, I will need to take a bathroom break. Not a shootable switch, not a regular switch. I thought that was a place I could go up. It is not. Whoop. Got stuck. Took an embarrassing hit. There's a hit scanner somewhere. Alright, we are going to take a death. Almost assuredly. I'll try not to, but no guarantees here. So part of it is I'm just a little stumped as to where to go. You know what? That's 10 deaths. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I will be right back. I just need to go use the bathroom. And be back in a minute. All right, thank you for your patience. We're at 10 deaths, so let me get that back to where it should be. Let's get back at it. You're on map 4. Ville Noire, I think. If anybody speaks French, please tell me if I am terribly butchering these map names. I would like to try to get it right, but French is my least favorite language when I have to sing in it. So I pretty much rely on just phonetic symbols for how to pronounce French stuff when I need to sing it. Whereas German, I know the rules of its pronunciation well enough that I can generally do a fine job singing it without having to rely too heavily on IPA, meaning the International Phonetic Alphabet. It's like a shorthand. You know the rules, and so do I. God, I do unironically love that song. Like, I know it's a big meme, but it's also just a really good song. Rick Astley was, like, super young when that was a hit for him. I think he was, like, 22. Which is why, if you check him out now, like, he's got a YouTube channel, he does covers of stuff because he's bored and feels like singing. Kind of cool. Seeing, you know, that one, he looks exactly the same, which is honestly a little weird. Like, good for him. I hope I look that good when I'm 50-something. I am getting a little lost here already, though, which makes me a little embarrassed. Is there just somewhere obvious that I haven't gone to yet? Those are both red key doors. Oh, there's somewhere super obvious I haven't gone to yet. It was literally directly in front of me. And I just hadn't looked. That's embarrassing. I thought it was somewhere I had already been. Now we're on the battlements of a castle. This is sick looking. This is very clever use of space as well. So we're going to want to stun lock this Archvile, or not Archvile, Revenant if we can, to not get lowered to reveal not much. Still cool though. I think I'm going to want that rocket launcher before I deal with all of this crap. But I don't know if I'm given that option. We've also got a lift up to what looks like a nice big party of imps over here. Let's take care of them. Maybe from up here I can... Oh, just a soul sphere. I'll take that, thank you. This is where... Oh, yeah. I don't know if you could see it there. The imp's projectile... Hello, Starkiller. I don't know if you could see. The imp's projectile just flew down at me super fast. That's because projectile tracking in Doom does not account for height when it calculates its speed. So basically it decides, you know, the point between coordinates is x long and the projectile travels at, 12 maps unit a second. It doesn't account for trigonometry in that. It doesn't do any sort of measuring the distance from z-axis points. So projectiles from enemies move essentially on a straight line at a fixed speed regardless of height. Which is not, surprisingly, not an engine limitation, but a limitation of math, essentially. The way id programmed their game basically meant that they were trying to prioritize speed of calculation more than anything else, because they wanted the game to be able to run even on, a lower-end 386, instead of requiring, their end users to have a high-end 486 to play the game at a reasonable speed. So they went to great pains to do everything they could to make the game playable at a decent speed on less than stellar hardware, which is why there are so many kind of math shortcuts taken throughout Doom in the way it calculates things like height. Because, well, I'm sure everybody's heard the, argument that Doom is not a true 3D game because maps are drawn from a top-down binary space partitioning. Yeah, this is why teachers say show your work. to say Doom's not truly a 3D game isn't quite right, because things like monsters do in fact have height values. You know, that is a thing accounted for in the game. But they basically take shortcuts to make the math faster. So it wasn't that they couldn't program a more quote-unquote true 3D engine, it's that hardware of the day didn't really make it feasible to do so at what would be an acceptable gameplay speed. Hence why Doom's a little weird. I mean, there's lots of reasons Doom's a little weird. That's just one of them, but that was a hit I didn't want to take. Not in love with this map so far. Mostly because I'm getting lost a lot in what should be a straightforward map. I feel like maybe I've missed something, or I'm just managing ammo poorly. I don't know. That was a huge high damage roll from that Revenant. Also, likewise, that Revenant was able to punch me from a great height, because the game does not check height difference between you and something else. Which I know sounds, again, a little strange, but these are the wonky kind of workarounds that were necessary to make Doom run on machines of the day. Now, granted, all of these problems obviously can be solved now, because we have more powerful hardware. And indeed, some source ports of Doom, like GZ Doom, do in fact kind of go out of their way to quote-unquote fix these, you know, obvious shortcomings of the engine. So you can play with stuff like true, you know, 3D monsters, where you can go under them. They're not infinitely tall. That does break some maps, and some maps are designed for those more modern source ports. So it's not necessarily a question of right or wrong, but of, you know, what did the developer have in mind while they were making this map? Is kind of neat. Also, I just got demolished by those Revenant projectiles. Let's try that again. It was a little embarrassing. I can remember where to go. As much as I like the color palette of this map, it's a little frustrating in this one specifically because everything looks very, very similar, and I am getting lost. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm getting lost, I just wish I wasn't. Yeah, so this is where I was. I do like this detail with the chain being a separate texture, separate moving texture from the layer under it. That's very cool. Too much orange. What is this, the too much water complaint of the Doom world? Wouldn't say too much, but the past 3 maps had enough visual variety that I wasn't getting lost in them. How's that for a way to put it? More variety, please. Alright, now I finally have a super shotgun. I probably wasted a lot of ammo that I didn't need to waste by single shotgunning so many things. I don't know if the map is going to compensate me for that. Probably won't. Alright. At least try to make these shots count. Nope. I did not make those shots count. Don't think it's worth trying to fight that Revenant right now. Maybe. Where is there a switch? There we go. Okay, now we've got shells. I think I just picked up a box. Yeah, I did. Okay. And I saw another box right over there. Let's let that Baron kill the Imp for me. Or not Baron, Hell Knight. These swapped skins are giving me a little trouble. So you can see there, my second shot on the Archie did not stun him, which is why I got out of the way right quick-like. Oh, shit. Did I knock that Revenant over? Yes, I did. So knocking a monster off a platform is not something that can happen in vanilla Doom, because I'm using the compatibility level called Boom Compatible, which was the first Doom source port and kind of added a lot of features that became standard for map makers to utilize. Stuff like that can happen where, you know, monsters can slide off platforms, weird little things like that. Alright, seems like this will probably... Yep, that's a nasty little trap there, dropping 3 chain gunners on me with relatively little cover. It's a very, very Plutonia-style trap. You know, suddenly there being chain gunners in a place where you might not have space to react to them. And can just get shredded like that. The French loved Plutonia, which, in fairness, so do I. Those are the kinds of traps that really should only get you once. You know, once you are wise to the trick, it shouldn't kill you, unless you're not paying attention, or just get unlucky with RNG. Let's see. Okay. I heard something else open up. I don't trust that there's not an Archvile, like, back at the start resurrecting stuff. Ooh, that was nasty. Stairs can be your worst enemy in Doom sometimes. Can really just get in your way. Okay, that opened up. Finally, we get the rocket launcher that I've been craving this whole time. That they tease us with right at the start. Oh, and look at that. That triggers a nice big fight. Alright, this should teleport us back to the starting area, maybe? Nope. Oh, hello. Oh, dear. Well, let's try that again, shall we? It's a bit of a nasty trap. So we can get ourselves a rocket launcher. You know what? I'm not going to press on to the next area yet. I want to kill these revenants finally, now that I can. And I know we've got Cacos kind of flooding in the starting area. I'm wondering if I shouldn't deal with them now instead of it being a problem towards the end of the map. Yeah, rockets and bottom position enemies absolutely do not mix. Or cramped spaces in general. Also, shout out to the torch kind of sprite they've got there. Those are very nice looking. Yeah, these Cacos could actually be a problem in a tiny little space like this. Oh, and there's more of them. So because I'm playing on comp level 9, flying enemies like Cacos, Pain Elementals, are infinitely tall, meaning you can't run underneath them, which can suck. Because it can mean you can very easily get kind of trapped. I'll take care of the kind of window dressing now. Why not? They're there, I may as well. But we're in bad shape right now. We've got very little health, very little ammo. The ammo we do have is explosive, and therefore quite dangerous to use. Berserk pack is over there that I could really use right now. We need to get that key. Although we did pick up some health. I'm gonna be an idiot and save. Feel like there would be a secret hidden over here. What do I know? I've not found either of this map's 2 secrets yet. Doubt they're gonna make it that easy for me. Oh, I love when you just hear the sound of something getting jibbed. Oh! Well, hello! Hello, Mr. Archvile. So you do get a second before everything wakes up. I can sneaky my way over to some some resources. Then the question, what to kill first? Revenants are generally a good bet to kill first. Looks like the Archvile is infighting a bit. Oh. Very kind of the mapper to include plenty of Archvile-friendly cover for me. There we go. That fight really wasn't so bad second time round. Shit, I picked up the wrong health. Yeah, for all the... Oh, that one looks evil. I like that. I was gonna say, for all the, like, wicked satanic imagery in this map. This MIDI does not fit. Shootable switch, is that for a secret or mandatory progression? Mandatory progression. Oh, hello, chain gunners. It's a bit of a cheap shot, but I can't complain. I think there were times earlier in the map where they could just barely see me, because I took a little bit of hit scan damage earlier and wondered where it came from. So I suppose that's my answer. Let's see, where's this gonna lead me? Ooh. Ooh, any room giving you this many resources, you've got to immediately become skeptical. Yup. Oh, that's evil. That's terrible. Let's try that again. That's evil, but I like it. So many pain elementals. Alright. Priority number 1. Kill the Archvile. Archie down. Now don't face rocket on a Lost Soul. However, do get right in their face and prevent them from spitting out more Lost Souls. Alright. Should be okay now. Provided I don't idiotically kill myself on a pain elemental. Got the mega armor. Okay, we're in good shape now. I say as there's a million pain elementals flying around me. Also, fun Doom fact for you. Pain elementals do not count as enemies. They are not counted in the kill count. They are treated as projectiles by the game, which is why they do have z-axis values that you can go over or under, like all other projectiles in the game. Interesting engine quirk for you. That was a lively encounter. Did much better the second time around. Which I find is true of lots of Doom encounters. Now, if I was playing this save list, that would just basically mean restart the level, get back to that point. You've learned the map up to that point, now you won't die at that, you know, kinda tedious gameplay, but it's learning the map. You know, I'm not a save list player most of the time, unless I'm going back and playing a map set that I have played before. Then I'll challenge myself to beat maps without saving. But on a blind playthrough like this, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to play some Doom, you know? I don't need to try to show off. That's not it. So I know before there was that long hallway, and there was a... Yeah, I see the green key door at the end of it, I think. I'm probably missing a very obvious switch again because it looks too much like a texture somewhere else in the map. If I'm doing that and you notice it, please let me know so that I don't keep just groping around in the dark like an idiot. Oh. My neck should not make that sound. Oh, it's all right. It'll be the weekend soon enough. I think it was down here. Yeah, there we go. Hello, hello. Hey, Hazmat, thank you for the resub. 10 months. Jeez, man. Really appreciate it. Were you just, were you doing... Oh, yeah, you were reading some spooky stories earlier, weren't you, Hazmat? What do you mean? 2 hours of reading nonstop? That's nothing. Whoops, I've gone and blown myself up. How are you doing tonight? Kill these guys first, then get ready for the rest of this room's delights. I'm gonna kill these barons pretty quickly. That was terrible. There we go. Now we've got some room to move at least. Okay, yep. Should be fine now. Small room to just suddenly lock you in with barons basically acting as just big slabs of meat. Yeah, these reskins look great, Hazmat. This is a WAD called Tangerine Nightmares. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I have a new command now, everybody. If you type the command WAD into my chat, you will see what I'm playing and where you can download it. So if you're ever curious and want to give it a try, you can check out what I'm playing that way. Sure thing, talking object. I am now much cuter. Where... Ooh. There's the rest of the enemies in the map. Thankfully, we've got tons of rockets to deal with it all. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's get in there and start pumping rockets in. Only minor annoyance here is the Archvile is kind of at the back of that big crowd of enemies. Yeah, I need to be cute for the trouble ahead. How am I supposed to face Archviles if I'm not looking my best? The only problem here is that we've got basically just a ton of meat in front of the Archie, which makes it harder to kill the Archies because they can keep resurrecting said meat. There's actually a couple maps that make use of that essentially as a gameplay mechanic, where you want to keep killing large crowds of fodder enemies. I suppose I could have charged in there. Whoop! Hello. Where basically you want to kill large crowds of fodder enemies to keep Archviles distracted so that they keep resurrecting stuff instead of targeting you. It's a neat mechanic. This one, I think it was just, let's cram a bunch of enemies in the ending room. That was Biel Noir. So next we've got Orange Juice. Fitting name. Let's see. And a hot start. Things are aware of my presence immediately. There's... What have we got? 191 enemies. 5 secrets. A lot of damaging floors already. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, this map set is extremely orange overall, Hazmat. I do mean that as a compliment, though. Fits with the name, Tangerine Nightmare. Let's just try to take care of all this stuff in the opening area before we move on. Use the single shotgun instead of the super shotgun to be a little more accurate. That one took enough of a hit. Yeah. It's one little pew-pew. Takes care of him. Let's see. Oh, the orange juice floor does not hurt me. Here I was trying to avoid it. Okay. That makes things a lot more forgiving. So I was hoping for a waterfall secret to no avail. Let's see. Okay, that opens the door. Whoops! Oh, dear. That was a big damage hit right there. Because I was being really lazy. Tangerine Speedo. What band is that by? 'Cause that sounds funny. Let's see, can I recover from that terrible hit I took? Maybe. Also, I love the reskins for the Zombie Man and Sergeant into kind of like medieval knight looking characters with guns. Super cool looking. Caviar. Sounds decadent. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting cells. Are we going to get maybe our first BFG of the set? That would be nice. Yeah, please do. I would like if we got... So we've got 191 enemies in this set. I think that means it's about time for... How do I get that? For some proper, you know, slaughter going on. You know, get me a nice big crowd of creepy crawlies to blast through. That'd be nice, you know? Let's really get to flex the old BFG instincts. Which, I need to improve my BFG game in Doom. I need to level up my BFG skills. I've been meaning to play for a while now. There is a WOD that basically tasks you with the challenge of beating 15 cyber demons in 2 minutes. They're all, I think, one-on-one encounters, but you're pretty much required to two-shot every single cyber demon or you will run out of cells. You won't have enough resources to beat it. And it basically is to force you to get good at two-shotting cyber demons, which is a very important Doom skill that I have not mastered. Or it's important at the high levels of play that I would like to reach, that I need to work hard to reach, the Decino levels of play that I would love to be capable of someday. Okay, we just got a bunch of stuff spawning in. Pain elementals, that's pain. Ooh, we barely got to that health in time. I think I'm stuck in this corner now. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's fine. That was my fault for being impatient with that. You know, I didn't wait to see what would come. I just immediately started running and made it worse for myself than I needed to. Still not great. Holy crap. Get out of my way. Okay, got to health in time. We should be okay now. Nope, we're not okay. Damn it. Ugh. Imps were really, really denying me mobility there. Maybe I should stick with the chain gun? I don't know. Or maybe just camp out in this room. Ready? Hello, Pinky. Thank you. I quite enjoy my double hat. How are you doing tonight? Also, Pinky, your cousins in this are much more red than pink. This is Tangerine Nightmare. And lots of the enemies have very cool palette swaps. Though I realize, or sprite edits, though I realize none of the ones in this encounter do. So you can't really see what I'm talking about. You will. There we go. So it looks like my first instinct for this fight was right. They're your weird nephews. They're very, very red. You'll see what I mean. Also, the Mancubi from Ancient Aliens have made an appearance, along with the Arachnotrons. That one imp just did a ton of damage to me while I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Is that a torch secret? Yes, it is. Pretty lousy secret. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. That's it. Is there a DuckTales Doom WAD? That could be fun. Like an adventure-style one where you're out to, you know, solve a treasure hunt or something. That reminds me, I need to look into... There were a few comics recommended to me for... I don't know. I don't know if there is. You would think so because, you know, like Donald Duck is much more popular in Europe than in America. And the European Doom community makes a ton of stuff, so there must be some overlap, yeah? Yeah, tomato demons. Very bright red, but fits with the colors here. Oh! Thought that Mancubus was going to be dead. I hear somebody shooting at me. There they are. Not... Oh! That was ugly. That was really ugly. I didn't want to have to grab that health. I was hoping to save that for later. There we go. At least this map is pretty generous with resources so far. It's not a resource deprivation endurance challenge like so many maps are. Oh my god! Is that enough pinkies? Probably want to lead the pinkies down here to soak up Arachnotron bolts. But I'm an idiot and didn't think of that until I saw it. Sounds like they got one upstairs, though. Pinky, your cousins are really putting in work here. Nothing will top the one, I don't know if you saw it, Pinky, when I was playing Going Down the other day. I feel like I can't call them anything but pinkies. And really, what is red but a darker pink? Reddies just doesn't have the same zing to it. But when I was playing Going Down, I think it was last week, I don't know if you were here for it, Pinky, but a single Pinky managed to corner, while infighting, a spider mastermind. Oh, I have seen that one, Hazmat. It's super cool. But a single Pinky was infighting with a spider mastermind managed to corner the Spider Mastermind, stun lock it, and the single pinky won the encounter against the Spider Mastermind. It was glorious. That pinky deserves, like, a Medal of Freedom or something. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, so a single Arachnotron guarding the blue key, that feels like a scam. That feels like I'm gonna pick that up and get scammed. Yep. Okay, we're fine. Piece of cake. Archvile with no teeth. Seriously, the power of Chomp indeed. I think someone clipped it if you wanna check. Because I basically was only able to... I was able to conclude the kill happened because of audio cues, essentially. Also, I have a lot of rockets and no rocket launcher. I'm hoping the map sees fit to remedy that soon. So I don't fancy dodging Mancubus fire from the side. Oh. Let's hope I can keep the Archie stunned. I didn't. That was unfortunate. Did I just miss the rocket launcher somewhere? Because it feels like I should have it by this point in the map, because we're pretty advanced into the kill count now. I mean, I guess I can just chain gun them. Oh, God. That Revenant did not get stun locked at all. It just blasted me twice straight in the face. Embarrassing. Alright, let's snipe with the chain gun. And then hopefully have better luck with the Archvile than we did the first time around. Gotta say, these maps are fun, but I feel like... Oh, that looks like a secret switch if I've ever seen one. That is a secret switch. But what does it bring me to? Brings me to a big fight, apparently. Let's get through these guys. Please give me a nice reward at the end instead of just more to fight. Oh, there we go. Hey, remember what I was just saying about feeling like I should have had a rocket launcher by now? There we go. That was a trapped encounter. That's fine. Nothing for free. There we go. Now we're in much better shape. Oh, and wait, I can go down here because it is not a hurt floor I keep thinking it is, but it is safe. There we go. Rocket launcher. Whenever I hear the words rocket launcher, I can't help but think of Metal Slug and the super enthusiastic way they shout, rocket launcher! You know, like rocket lawn chair almost. Oh, that was lame. That was really lame. I thought they were dead. They were not. Yeah. Whoa! Big! Metal Slug is so good. The chubby animations, all the animations are just exquisite. An incredibly pretty game. It's also crazy how long they kept making Metal Slugs for the original Neo Geo hardware. I think all the way through 5, maybe 6, they were still all being released on the AES and MVS. Like, well into the 2000s. Like, I know, there's the rocket launcher if we didn't find the secret. I know Metal Slug 3 launched on both original Xbox and Neo Geo in, like, 2002 or 2003. It's just crazy to think that the Neo Geo lasted so long, that it had, you know, contemporaneous releases with Xbox and Dreamcast. Oh, it's absolutely insane. And the craziest part is the only real difference between those releases, Eddie, is the size of the ROM. You know, the size of the cartridge itself. That was it. It was just more memory added. Not even, you know... The system didn't get more powerful. They just got better at making games for it. It's nuts. Alright, we just needed to be ready. Keep a head on a swivel. Don't get scammed by a Revenant. There we go. Archvile down. Take care of the Revenants, and it should be in the bag. There we go. That was a nice fight. Not too nuts, not too easy. Looked scarier than it was. Looks like there's still at least one more fight. Oh my god. Gorgeous backgrounds. Thinking of like King of Fighters 98. That game's beautiful. Garou, Mark of the Wolf as well. Just like stunningly gorgeous games. Maybe the knights do wear pants. I don't know what their business is. Let's see. Can I get that yet, please? How do I lower you? Or this. These are secrets I probably was supposed to figure out early on and just didn't. Pants are forbidden in the Hell Dimension? I'm wearing pants. Are they going to kick me out of Hell? For wearing too many pants? Oh yeah, there we go. The secret was literally that easy. I'm just stupid. I could have had that Berserk the whole time. Let's see. There must be a shootable switch or something to lower that, Soul Sphere. Whatever. We don't need it. There's Mega Armor. There's another Berserk. Probably shouldn't have picked that up, but whatever. Okay, who's throwing something at me? Very rude. Very rude. There we go. Yeah, they're trying to kick me out for being against their dress code. Wearing pants. It's a grave insult in Hell, apparently. I don't even know if we're in Hell or France. Like, I did not check the README. I didn't see what the text file said. Well, hello! Cross a line def, get greeted by a bunch of bony boys indeed. There we go. Taken care of. Yeah, what's the difference? You know, I have not been to France yet. I would really like to go, and I just have not gotten the chance. There's our first plasma of the WAD. That wasn't a secret. Oh, now we can get it. Oh, okay. Just a Cyber Demon fight. Pretty small area, but should be fine. We should be fine. Yeah, maybe it's Canada. I have been to Montreal. I have experienced French Canadians. Yeah, single Cyber Demon. That wasn't so bad. Let's see, where do I go now, though? That's the challenge. Find out where you're supposed to go. This has been a pretty fun map, though. Definitely like it more than the one that preceded it, which I felt was a bit... I don't know. Just didn't do it for me. This has had a much smarter use of its space, I think. Like a lot more efficient, less prone to getting lost here. So we are, I think, halfway through. I believe there are only 10 maps in this set, and one of them is secret. So it might only be 9 gameplay maps total. But I know the one that's secret is supposed to be a real challenge. So that's what I'm hoping to get to tonight. I can't go super late. I will probably have to call it at midnight one way or another. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll get there. And I take back what I just said about not getting lost as much, as I am currently embarrassing myself. Yeah, the whole look of this is really awesome, Hazmat. Okay, this brought me back to the opening area. Then I hit the thing for the red key. Hit that spawned a Cyber Demon in the opening area. Am I just missing something? Is there something, like, really obvious that I'm not seeing? I don't know what that switch did. Oh, that switch dropped. Oh, I see. that dropped down the rest of the map. Interesting. Part of the reason talking object is just because of the way the engine works. Doing something like room over room style 3D requires lots of really advanced mapping tricks. So it's much easier to just make something that goes all zigzag with lots of height variation. So now we're entering the Forgotten Land. Ooh, 477 kills. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We're getting into big boy numbers now. We've got a foreboding MIDI. These are good signs. Signs that things are about to get real. So I really love these edited Zombie Man and Shotgun Guy sprites. Super cool looking. I hear an Archvile already. Excuse me. Seems like this one's going to be hopefully energetic. It's hard to say for sure. There we go. Now see, this is one where I feel like the down-tempo, chilled-out MIDI fits for creating like a more foreboding, hellish atmosphere than it did in the other maps we saw so far. This, I think, is a more effective marriage of MIDI and visual theme and gameplay theme. I'm gonna see if I can't scam that Archvile through the window here. I feel like it's probably meant for me to go inside and fight, but why would I do that when I could when I could cheese him from outside? Well, I may be wasting ammo trying to do that. We'll see. At least I've got imps I can whittle away at in the meantime. Come on. I can hear a chain gunner doing something. Can't see him. Ah, screw it, I'm just going in. Oh, actually, that chain gun would be the right thing to take care of that Archie. From out here. Come on. It's really funny imagining Doom Guy just playing peekaboo with enemies like this. Just like putting a few bullets in them, running away, putting a few bullets in them, running away. Okay, that one's dead. Where's the imp that's still trying to shoot me that I can hear its projectile but not see it? There it is. Got that one. So if anybody watches the YouTube channel Mount Pain 27, it's a Doom tuber who does a series called Dean of Doom, which does a great job looking at Doom wads and reviewing them level by level, kind of explaining how they go, his thoughts on them. I don't always agree with his conclusions, but his videos are excellent. They're very well done, I think. Because even if I don't agree with his reasoning for something, he makes his train of thought very transparent, you know, for the style of Doom he prefers and what his criteria are. He has a term he likes to use that I've started saying, kind of unintentionally, of monster window dressing, which are basically enemies in otherwise inaccessible areas that are pretty much put there just to be nuisances. They're very rarely real threats, and because his style of play is always to go for 100% kills, they really bother him. I only get a little annoyed by it. I am not a dedicated UV maxer. UV max being the style of gameplay that prioritizes getting 100% kills and 100% secrets on every map you play. I don't go nuts about that. You know, it's nice if I get it, but I don't go super out of my way to make that my goal with every map that I play. Nothing wrong with it. I just prefer, you know, if I get it, I get it, and that's cool. If I don't, and I'm at the end of a hard level, I'm just gonna leave. You know, it's not my... That's not what drives me. I just like getting through challenging levels and seeing them and experiencing them. What was just shooting me? Heard a Mancubus. So I don't remember what he said when he looked at this set, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had some complaints about the amount of monster window dressing there seems to be. Because it does seem like quite a lot. Again, not a huge deal to me personally. Yeah, exactly, Legend Jim. It's no fun running back to the beginning because you missed one, imp hiding somewhere. Which is why I just don't do that. I can't be bothered. Let's see, is this a hurt floor? No, it is not. That's one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, when there's not clear consistency in whether certain floors will be damaging or not. So that's a problem the original Plutonia has. Yeah, first-person shooter and hide-and-seek. Honestly, that could be a lot of fun as a gameplay concept. I could see that working. Actually, as a fun thing, so I think I've mentioned to you before that I got my father into VR gaming. So once a week, he and I try to meet up for mini golf in a game called Walkabout Mini Golf VR. It's an excellent, excellent mini golf game, and honestly, it's one of the killer apps I recommend to anybody wanting to try VR, because it works so well, and it does such a good job making you feel like you are, going mini golfing. It's very, very fun. Often we'll also play with my brother, so the three of us will, lobby up and go do some golfing. It's a fun way we spend our Sunday nights a lot of the time. But one thing we figured out you can do in that game, you can turn off the notification for player names. So we will sometimes do a hide and seek. Bet you can't find me. Which sounds very silly, but I promise you it's a lot of fun. And it's why don't more VR games do this? This is great. Just give you that kind of option. Oh, I'm gonna get shredded by hit scanners. There we go. So far, this is not the kind of map I think I was hoping it would be, which is to say a large enemy count, high, more fast-paced action. This one seems pretty, not grindy, but yeah, exactly, Hazmat. It's the fun of, getting a little out of bounds, getting a little wacky with it. I think for a map set with this kind of enemy count, I was hoping for faster-paced play, which I myself can only do so much to contribute to if the map is just sprinkling its fights like this. So starting to get annoyed at the enemies in windows thing. Bit of a pain in the ass. Let's see, was there anything up here that I forgot to do? Okay, I need a key to open that door. Whoop, that was almost bad. Some shotgun guys up there. At least I got plenty of ammo now. Revenants are getting really annoying up here. Oh, what even hit me? Is there a hit scanner I didn't see? Probably. Let's try that again. It feels like every time I've walked into this room, I'm just taking tons and tons of little chip damage from stuff. Very annoying. Okay, where in the world did that imp projectile come from? Where is there still an imp just out there? Well, let me kill these revenants. They're just annoying me. I'm in a bad mood now and need to kill stuff. Doom guy stress relief. There we go. I hear a chain gunner somewhere as well. There we go. Can I get to this plasma? Okay, where is that chain gunner that he can see me? That's annoying. That's really annoying. Just like a million projectiles from I can't really see where. Oh, and we're barely a fourth of the way into this map's kill count. It's gonna be that kind of map, isn't it? Let's take out Revenants first. Oh no, there are multiple chain gunners. There's one in a pillbox up there. Let's try to take care of him. Okay, he's down. Then let's get up here. There we go. There is music. It's very quiet. I could turn it up if you'd like. But it's just a dainty little atmospheric sounding track. It's nice sounding, but it's very low key. Here. This should make it more audible. Very chilled out ambient style. That was a nearly max damage projectile. Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed at this map. Oh, of course they can see me through the window. This is not my favorite style of gameplay. This is just a bit too slowly chopping away at it for my taste. I would very much like to just kind of get in there guns a-blazing a bit. Which has typically been my experience with maps by the French Doom community as being pretty action-oriented, if punishing. This one just seems like it's forcing you to play one way and one way only. On pain of immediate death otherwise. Oh, come on. That or I'm just doing poorly. I started later than I usually do, and I'm gonna blame that. I have no shame right now. Let's see, what manner of trap is this unleashing? None yet, okay. Now there it is. Get ourselves outdoors. Got ourselves a lot of rockets, and let's... Okay. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Oh, thought I had him. Survived, somehow. That encounter could have gone better, but there's enough health around that, you know what, I'll take it. I won't feel bad about that. Thought I might get the 2-for-1 special there. Alright. See, that was a fun encounter. That was a nice little wake you up, pick you up kind of moment. Let's see. We've got a bunch of revenants behind basically a shroud of imps. Oh, that's a lot of chain gunners. That's more chain gunners than I want to deal with. Okay, got by the initial wave here. Nope. Didn't have it. Let's see. What's my best course of action? I'll take care of the turret enemies as quickly as I can, but I don't know that I can get by those hit scanners in the opening area. Pump some rockets in. Try to get through. There we go. Let things start infighting. Then I can be a little more leisurely. Let's not get hit by that huge column of revenant projectiles that were going to be on my tail. Alright, this is at least more of what I want from this kind of map, though. You know, just out-and-out slugfest. Give me a bunch of stuff to kill, give me a smartly designed fight. Let me get a big infight going. Let me get at it. There we go. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I can just kind of hang out a bit over here. Try not to let stuff surround me entirely, like that. See, I'm just giving you the example of what not to do, class. Don't let this happen. and then you'll be in great shape. Oh, that Revenant projectile did a unfortunately high amount of damage to me. We've got a health pickup we can get at least. Well, let's use our chain gun a bit. We've got a ton of ammo for it. May as well. I shouldn't have picked up those bullets yet because I basically just wasted the ones I couldn't take. But I feel like I'm going to need shells. I don't know. That's just my hunch. There we go. Okay. Got through the encounter. Not too shabby. Got some more rockets. We've got another key now, so we can move on. That Spectre's corpse really made me think it was still alive. It was just in an unfortunate location. Okay, that doesn't open up yet. I hit that switch and it opens up. Weird, but okay. Let's run to the plasma. Now we are much better equipped for all this mess. Kill the pain elementals first. I think we're going to want to get back up there in a sec, but there we go. Okay. Let's take the chain gun out to deal with any lost souls that come flying by, because that can stop them dead in their tracks. You know, before I was saying that the down-tempo MIDI kind of fits, but it's just making this map feel gloomy more than action-packed, more than scary or oppressive. It's just making it feel a little dull. That might be too harsh, but I don't know. Maybe I just expect more excitement out of a map with this many enemies to kill. I don't know if that's unfair or not. You know, we're about a third of the way into the kill count here. More than a third, nearly half. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an adrenaline junkie now, but it feels like there should be more map. If that makes sense. Like, give me something to sink my teeth into. It's not bad. I don't want to give the impression that this is bad. I think I might have just had a different thing in my own expectations than what it's actually giving me. Also, not a fan of the platforming. That's purely a skill issue. I will entirely own up to that being me mad because bad. I won't deny it. I am shockingly bad at Doom platforming for somebody who's been playing it for as long as I have. I've just never liked it. From its earliest days, thinking of maps like Perfect Hatred in, episode 4 of Doom 1, where right at the beginning you make a neat little jump. As a kid, Doom by default doesn't have an option to always hold down run. You would have to hold down the shift key. Now in modern source ports, you can toggle, always run, but back then you couldn't. And as a kid, I had such a hard time holding down the shift key and running to get that jump in that level. And that's a hard level. I much prefer auto run, talking object, because now shift for me would change to walk speed like this. I much prefer to be going as fast as I can at all times. Exactly, Arthur. Here's our plasma. We've got it, may as well. Well, that was nice. Hello, Niazov. How are you? Oh, we'll use that. We're good. Let's save. Feel like that on the wall there is going to open up. Yeah! Love when I'm right. Oh! Where is that archvile? Hope for some stuns. Now let's get ourselves a little cover. And one more shot. There we go. He spooked me to start, but I got him. I love when I can identify something that I think is going to be a monster closet, and then it is. Oh, sure, I'll sing something. Let's see, what have I got? Feel like... This has had a down-tempo MIDI. Let's keep it in that down-tempo feel. Why not? But what do I want to... Ooh, know what? No, I'll sing a fun song. Fun, little more up-tempo. And I've just had the song stuck in my head. Now let's get at it. It looks like we're gonna have a big fight anyway. There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. There's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. He came on a summer's day bringing gifts from far away, though he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory. But he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. I said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Okay, I was about to criticize the game and say, what, just one cyber demon? But then there's also an Archie. Okay, Archie down. Got round 2 of this fight now. I'm gonna keep singing because I dare not take my hand off the keyboard. Okay, the Cyber Demon's gonna do a lot of this work for me. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more than trouble. You see, he stands about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him Treetop Lover. All the men just call him Sir. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler. And he like his fancy clothes. And he likes to wave those diamond rings under everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental. He got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. But he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy Brown had learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. But he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled them from the floor, whoops, didn't see the spiders, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Bad than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. All right, I'm warming up to this map now that it woke up. So I did pretty well on that series of fights, I think. And it's not over. Would like some more resources, though. And I guess I'm gonna keep singing. Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see a love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your man. Is this a secret? One look, what? My life, wrong words. To be with you, no one can do the things you do. Guess it's not a secret. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, anything you need, anything at all. Oh, yeah. You got it. I was lucky with that arch file. Glad to give my love to you. No one can feel the way I do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything at all, you got it. Alright, I am too into the map to turn off karaoke. Sorry, class. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest and now he takes off her dress and now let me go. Oh, isn't it a beautiful song, Legend Jin? I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. You're kidding me, there is an invulnerability here. Calling me, open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed a bright side. Wait, if there's an invuln, is there secret to be found with that? Nope. I thought maybe there was. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest and now he takes off her dress and now let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me, open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed a bright side. Nasty archvile trap. Try to separate them somehow. I map had some nasty traps right at the end. Like really, really rude. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see. No, come on, karaoke track. Don't mess up on me. You know what? We'll do another for free. Why not? It's getting late, but I shouldn't sing too much more, but why not, you know? Can't hurt too much. If my neighbors text me complaining, I will know to pipe down, though. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure they haven't texted me to shut up. They have not. Okay. we're good. It's always important to check. I'm not being a jerk. There we go. And I'll just put it on random to see what else comes up. Why not? Can't get no sleep tonight. It's all because of you. Even though I was with you, we just said goodnight. Cheeks are burning red for you. Heart is beating fast for you. For sure, at last. Oh, it is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Why is it I feel so sweet and tender? Oh, I don't know why. It is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Yes, I know it's strange for a man to cry. Can't hold back feeling in love with you. Can't help but feel like this is an underpopulated final fight. Like, you could have just left. And when we meet again, I know just where we'll go. All my dreams of tomorrow can't help but grow and grow. All this love I give to you, give eternally to you. For sure, for sure. Oh, it is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Why is it I feel so sweet and tender? Oh, I don't know why. It is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Yes, I know it's strange for a man to cry. Can't hold back feeling in love with you. As you fall into the obfuscating light, screams of despair and fright become louder and more persistent. When you finally set foot on solid ground, you find yourself inside the walls of a grim, haunted castle, the domain of Goetia. Everything in this place seems to ask for your help. You've got no other choice but to take arms and destroy every monster that stands in your way. Hello, Raiders! I'd shout you out, but... Oh, it is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Why is it I feel this sweet and tender? Oh, I don't know why. It is my first kiss too. Kiss with you. I will give you all my love. Yes, I know it's strange for a man to cry. Can't hold back feeling in love with you. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know, my name's Professor Bloom. I do a lot of singing. I organize a VTuber choir, of which Kix has been a member several times. I play lots of retro games, and tonight I am playing Tangerine Nightmare, a Doom 2 mod made by the French Doom community in 2017 or 2018. It's very fun. Splatterhouse 3, nice. That's the Genesis one, right? Also, no, I'm just gonna let some songs play. Why not? I've been getting into it with playing and singing here. So I think I've just got 1 or 2 maps left after this. So I'll sing a song or 2 more. Why not? Been beat up and battered around. Been sent up and I've been shot down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable. situation's tolerable. But baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Whoops, wrong map. Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been fobbed off and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Anybody who doesn't know, this is a song by the Traveling Wilburys, George Harrison's supergroup of the late 80s. Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been uptight and made a mess, but I clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, sweet smell of success. Handle me with care. There we go. That's probably enough singing for the night. There was one redeem and I did like 7 or 8 songs. We'll turn the game's music back on. Thanks for the raid though. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Let's get into this level here, which has 501 enemies. And quite the hellish start. I'm loving the like scrolling meat texture up there. Very grim. I also still really like these sprite edits. Yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping by. This is made by the French Doom community, who have a particular reputation for being very unmerciful in their map design. And this one started out fairly easy and has thankfully been getting more challenging as it goes. I mean, things usually do, but you know what I mean. It is living up to my expectations based on other French Doom that I have played. Doom is actually quite popular in France. It was a major game there, as it was throughout much of Europe, actually. It was not just America where it was a big hit. There are active Doom communities in lots of Northern Europe, in France. Yeah. Based Bug, it's good. It's good by any standard. It's, as far as the French Doom scene goes, I'd say this is of pretty average difficulty. It could be a lot harder, which I guess I should be thankful it's not a lot harder. Also, welcome in. Hold on, do I still have my reverb on? I do. There we go. I'm always embarrassed when I forget to turn it off. Man, I love those sprite edits. Oh, I'm gonna shamelessly reload because of that high damage roll. There we go. Seems like a big non-linear kind of challenge map, where I feel like we're gonna have a few big set piece fights. My My brain's scrambled today. I apologize. Well, I see a BFG over there. It's been really fun so far. I wish I had been able to start at my usual time. Oh, let's see. Abominations are hiding, and I can hear them. Right in front of the invulnerability. That's pretty sick. Like, that's really dope. That was a clever trap, too. That I almost got by. Nice try. Nice try, game. I'm too clever for that. My reflexes are too good. I'm assuming that's a pop the invuln at your own leisure kind of thing. Which means I'm going to hold on to it for now. Thank you very much. Ooh, we've also got cool faux 3D bridge sectors. Spiders are haunting me. Oh god. Can I activate that, or am I just doomed to be haunted by spiders? This map so far is delivering on the premise of a nightmare much more than the rest. Okay, I don't know how to lower those. This is cool so far. Like, this is... There are 11 secrets in this map? I just looked. Holy shit. That's so many. That's a frankly insane number of secrets. I will be deeply embarrassed if I don't find any. That would be actually not too strange for me. I'm not a good secret hunter in Doom. A lot of archviles so far. And not a lot of firepower to deal with them. Usually the game will give you at least like a super shotty before forcing you close up with an archie. Not here. We are archviles from the word go. Oh yeah. No, the French like gaming in general. Like, I know one of the biggest kind of gaming preservationists of like early Japanese PC gaming is a French guy. Weirdly enough. They've always been big into games. I think it was just like a right place, right time kind of thing culturally for gaming to be able to take hold. Also, I should see about getting Daggerfall up and running. It's been a very long time since I've played around with it. The scale of Daggerfall is still, frankly, stupid. Like, by any standards, but especially by 1996 standards. It's way more ambitious a game than it could have ever delivered on. Antichrist's blood shall help figuring out this cave's mysteries. I like that we're getting, like, text clues throughout the level. Very cool. So I'm barely staying alive right now. Okay, well, at least we got a little health. Also, this is some nice Doom cute. With a little bar with drinks on it. It's really nice. I'm guessing these clues are all going to be very important to figuring out where to find all of the insane secrets in this map. I also really just like this use of a transparent, one-sided texture to get a text delivered to the player mid-map. Very cool. I doubt I'll figure out all of the secrets. There's 11 of them, for crying out loud. And that is, it's more than I think I find pretty much ever. We're back to our main area, maybe? No. This isn't quite the same. Why'd there have to be a corner full of lost souls? I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that one bit. Oh, but I do see a super shotgun, and I do appreciate that. I've got to get through some annoying enemies first. There we go. There's our super shotty. And of course it triggers a big fight. I wouldn't expect anything less. Let's... Oh, no pain elementals allowed. Get out of here. Hate pain elementals. I have a fight on sight policy with pain elementals. They are not my friends. If they are your favorite Doom enemy, allow me to explain at length why you are wrong in your tastes. Why not? Let's grab ourselves a partial invisibility. Oh, that sucked. That was a hugely high damage projectile. Bad RNG for that Revenant projectile. Come on. Come on. Hit something. That was annoying. Truly. Oh, I feel like this map is going to be a real kind of endurance tester. Well, I think I will save the secret map from this set, which I believe is... no, this is map 7. I think there are at least 2 more gameplay maps. Or at least 1 more after this. We'll see. Just because I will have to stop at midnight. So, you know what? I may do a late stream tomorrow to finish this. Like 10 p.m. Eastern or so. See how I'm feeling after a rehearsal tomorrow. Oh my god. Or if I'm even in the... I would cry, Bolaros. That's not allowed. Just by saying those words, you've now made it more likely that that will happen. Are these crushers, essentially? Just by saying those words, you've made that one step closer to possible. Oh, it's definitely possible, talking object. You could probably even do that in vanilla through dehacked. Please don't, however. I would implore you to not do that. This is a very handsome little gross cozy flesh library. Those aren't words I ever thought I would put together in that order in my life. That was a bit of a cheap shot, but whatever. Oh my god. Too many things in this map. just too many. Too many things happening. Alright. Here's our first kind of major fight, it feels like. We've got plenty of rockets now. Oh no, you don't with those hit scanners. Get out of here. So the Barons can get distracted. If not, I might be a little screwed. Okay. There we go. That's not better. I was about to say, that's better. Yeah, I guess they are entirely too red to be called pinkies, but I can't break the habit. I can't just call them demons and reddies. Feels weird. There we go. Okay, I feel like I didn't deserve to survive that fight. Excuse me. But I did, so... Oh, that hurts. Cool. That slightly different looking floor hurts. Gotta love it. Okay, that's the crusher where we were. Okay, that raised those pillars, I see. Also, there is a pain elemental behind bars up there that I would very much like to kill. There we go. What? I feel like that's wasteful for my rockets. I feel like I'm going to need every single rocket I can get in this map. Oh, I was just getting flamed by an archvile. I did not see him. I think I just moved on instinct. I may have just had a, like, Goku Ultra Instinct moment where one part of my brain heard that archvile sound and immediately reacted. Send that guy back to hell where he belongs. Let's see if I can't snipe some of these revenants. There's one down. Oh my god. I know there's probably a way up there, but the way this fight is presented right now, I know I'm probably supposed to just run, but I don't want to. I just want them dead. Is that selfish of me and pig-headed and stupid? Yes. Am I going to do it anyway? Also, yes. Alright. Let's move on. Also, another one where they went for a chill atmospheric... So, talking object, they can range anywhere from, I think, as low as 8 all the way up to 80. So a Revenant missile can absolutely ruin your day. Like a max damage Revenant projectile will kill you a lot of the time. So it's really just kind of RNG as to how badly you will get squashed by one. I mean, pretty much every single thing in Doom is governed by RNG tables. So things could be very, very damaging, or you could get off with a, just a light bit of damage. It really comes down to luck at that point. So, for example, like a shotgunner can do upwards of 45 damage in a single hit to you, which are 3 separate pellets at anywhere from, I think, 3 to 15 each. So... Doom's RNG is weird. There's a great video by the Doom tuber Decino about the topic that I would highly recommend anybody interested in it check out. Also, I think that's the first time I've seen crushers used as oh no, they do damage. I was going to say as non-damaging gates. But they can damage you. You just need to be stupid enough to do what I just did. That was silly of me. Yeah, famous last words, for real. So is this a secret or mandatory progression? That's the real thing, this map. So which is it gonna be? Well, this room already sucks. Greeted immediately by a Pain Elemental, Cacos, and a Revenant. Let's try that again, I guess. Alright, let's be better prepared this time, I suppose. Let's go at it. Oh, we're back in the opening area. Only now I can take out the annoying enemies up by the side. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Should probably save these for Mr. Archie here. Monsieur Archeville. However you say Archvile in French. Does anybody know how to say Archvile in French? A lot of hit scanners in here. Don't like it. Will get shredded if not careful. Okay, the Archie's down. A whole lot of shit going on, though. Really love to kill the Pain Elemental. There he is. Let's draw him down. Got him. Okay, now let's take care of sniping Revenants, and then we'll have a little more room to move freely, hopefully. I do love the Cacodemon recolor in this, though. That, I think, has got to be the nicest looking... Or it actually makes the Caco scary looking instead of goofy and lovable, like we're all used to. We're used to the Cacodemon being... I don't know if non-threatening's the right word, but we associate the Caco now with being cute because of just, Doom community memes. That Caco looks like he means business. Very, very serious, very violent Caco. Where were the stairs up to that Archvile? Because there were a bunch of resources there. There we go. By a bunch, I mean a few rockets. Okay, surely this is a secret. Yes, okay. We have found at least one secret. We're not we're not stupid. That's a good one, Hanabi. I am a big fan of In the Japanese Community Project. The map My Fave by Nanka Kurashiki has a room which asks you a yes-no question, which is, do you love Caco, yes or no? If you answer no, you are immediately teleported to a room where you just explode. If you don't love Caco, you will die. I don't like those faces. Is that new? Hold on. Oh no, they were there before. I just didn't notice them. I don't know if that's better or worse. Let's see, there's a BFG up there that I don't know how to get. Oh, I think the words are clues. Like it says spiders surround me or something. So I probably need to find a room full of archviles and kill them, and then that will lower? I don't know. I'm assuming this is going for like a high concept thing with all its puzzle solving. Which I'm fine with, but like... yeah, spiders are haunting me. So I probably have to do something there. No, I'm not clear on this. Let's save. Well, I have enough rockets to take out this Hell Knight. And then I think, yeah, I can do a little platforming to get over there. Gonna avoid the Mancubi for now, because I don't think I am in a position to fight them. Okay. There we go. Now I've got some shotgun ammo. This was not a secret. I was kind of hoping it was. Lord knows there are enough secrets in this map already. Oh wait, maybe it is still a secret. Ooh, check this out. So you see this ladder. If you look really closely at it, you can see they're just all different, they're stairs. Basically placed super duper close together so that you go straight up them, but they essentially function as a ladder. That is a vanilla Doom mapping trick that was figured out pretty early on. Like the very famous Megawad Requiem makes pretty heavy usage of that. There we go, secrets revealed. It's super clever. And it means you can enable things that look like they shouldn't work, like, you know, a ladder in Doom, but really it's just you're going up a super, super narrow staircase. Also, Eternal Doom, for anybody wondering, different than Doom Eternal. It's a Megawad from Team TNT that came out kind of in stages between 1997 up to 2001 that was focused on adventure and puzzle-based gameplay with some big combat set pieces. It's famous / infamous for being extremely obtuse in some of its level progression. It was trying really big kind of high concept things for Doom. So Team TNT were the same people who made TNT Evolution, the non-Plutonia half of Final Doom. Some people love TNT, some people hate it. I'm closer to the hate side of that equation. I wouldn't say that I hate it, but that it is... I respect what it was trying to do and do not enjoy it, is I think the way to put it. But Team TNT made lots of Megawads in their time, including others like Icarus Alien Vanguard that came out in 96. So Talking Object, TNT Evolution, the other half of Final Doom, was trying to present Doom gameplay that was more, in a lot of cases, puzzle-focused or high concept. So maps like Wormhole, which have you, going back and forth in time, basically, exploring the same map in the past and the future. It's a really cool idea. They didn't always have the chops to pull it off, necessarily. It is cool. Or you've got maps that are meant to be, like, kind of real-ish world locations. You've also got a few that are just unbelievable hit scan hell bullshit. Plus, one of its secret maps was made by one of the Casali brothers of Plutonia fame, and was pretty much the first Egyptian-themed Doom map, which has gone on to really be a style unto itself, with some very famous levels, like Misery Halek and Alien Vendetta. The entire second episode of Scythe 2 is Egypt-themed. So they were really pushing a lot of ideas, and Eternal Doom has even more like weird high concept adventure maps. It's hard to go back and play it today. Not even because the visuals are lackluster compared to more modern Doom, because they're pretty good in a lot of places, but mostly because the way we think about game design, particularly in Doom, has advanced a lot since 1997, which is really a credit to them as a team. You know, it's good that we've outgrown their work. You know, that means that the community is growing and learning. Hello, thank you for the follow, Brian Shue. Much appreciated. Let's see, where am I going? There we go. This brings me back to the main arena. I mean, it's fun to go back and look at things like Eternal Doom now, because you can see, oh yeah, this is what they were going for. This is what they were trying to do. And a lot of the times, it is really cool, even today. And some of the maps from that set are still 100% worth playing today. Dark Dome stands out in my mind as one that everybody should play. But a lot of the rest are like, you know, I'm fine skipping that. I sound like Doom Tubers so bad. Hello, Nanara. I don't know so bad. I'm gonna have to look them up. Also, thank you for the follow and for stopping by. Let's see, we've got a red key now. We can go back to that hub room. Oh, sneaky, sneaky Archvile. I don't think so. Okay, we got lucky with that stun. Archie down. Clean up the Revenants. How are you doing tonight, Nanara? We've got rockets. We can just deal with these guys quickly. Waste of a rocket there, but that's okay. There we go. Problem dealt with. No problem. Now let's find our way back to the hub room. Oh wait, did I just never go this way? Apparently not. Where is that other chain gunner? He's in the dark. Lovely. Gotta love that. Oh, nice. I don't think it is Gondola. Was it? Because I'll be embarrassed if it is. Because I do not have one of those. If it is, that's a problem. That means I mind broke myself badly on Monday. Here we go. Now we've got a nice little fight brewing. Take out the hit scanners first, grab some ammo, let stuff in fight, and then we can move on. Boston is not the place of the sad. That's Castlevania, clearly. Got a lot of resources out here, which makes me suspicious. Anytime a Doom map starts throwing lots of resources at you, I start to question their motives. I'm like, am I about to get, like, absolutely destroyed? Oh, nice. 2 for 1. You love to see it. There we go. Hanabi, I keep thinking about that book. I can't stop thinking about it. No, thank you, Pain Elemental. Do not want to play with you. This is a nasty Archvile encounter. 2 with very little cover. Ooh, look at that mega structure in the distance. Here, I'll get a look at it in a second after I take care of these guys. What if Doom Guy was from Boston? I mean, Doom Guy doesn't talk. Look at that, way out in the distance. That looks awesome. Get out of here, Lost Soul. There we go. I am excited to get to that part of the map. That's gonna be cool. What did that do? Look, every single problem you have, remember Simon Belmont's it'll motivate me to win next time. True, Nanara. Simon Belmont's wisdom that he dispensed, where all of your problems are Dracula's. Also, I love the, like, floating text in this map, giving you clues to where you can find stuff. So my current score in races, I'm trying to think what the first one I did was. It might have been the Mario 64 16-star race, which I came in 4th out of 3, which is obviously very embarrassing. I don't know if you'd call it a race, but I did have Woozle on playing Yo Noid with me, and I beat the game twice in the time it took him to beat it once. So I don't know if that counts for anything. Let's see. I lost the virtual high glide race with Drop. I beat Jones in the Noid race. That's the one that mattered most, so I'm still happy with that. It was a nasty yet predictable Archvile trap there. Also, for anybody just joining, I need to point out that I am playing this blind. No, I can never recover from the Mario 64 fiasco. I lost the Kid Nicky race to Margot and Dot. Dot was not participating in the race. She just started after both Margot and I and beat both Margot and I. I can't feel bad about losing to Dot, though, because she's like an unbelievably cracked god gamer. So there's never any shame in losing to Dot. Where is that Archie? There we go. He's separate from the big pile of Revenants there. I'm trying to think. I've lost a lot of races, but I've won the ones that matter to me. Okay, I do have a bone to pick with Dot, though. And it's related to her taste in games. Because she likes Fester's Quest. She played it on stream the other day and said she loves that game. I'm playing it on Friday. I want to see what she sees in it, because I've had that game since I was a kid, and I hate that game. I can't stand that game. I'm going to try to beat it. I'm going to do my very best. But I cannot understand her saying she loves that game. I need to try to figure it out. Especially after, in the same sentence that she said she loves Fester's Quest, she doesn't like Castlevania 2 very much. She said she doesn't like big open-ended games where you can get lost. Fester's Quest is one of those. I need to point that out for anybody who doesn't know what it is. It's a hateful game. Bone to pick. Yeah. With the Revenants or with Dot? Welcome on in, Emberg. Yeah, more than once, Nanara, I have ranked lower than the participants. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. Going Down does this as well, where you have a quasi-destructible environment with textured small lifts that react to a shot. So good. Yeah, it was not on the list, Hanabi, which is unfortunate. Also, I may, purely for my own edification, off-stream do a clean Castlevania 1 run to submit after my deeply embarrassing performance last Friday. Thankfully not in a race. That was on my own time. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. The races that I've won, however, are the ones that I really felt like I needed to win. Mostly just Jones. I can't lose to Jones. You know, I don't mind. Thank you. I can also look like this with the Doom helmet. Really depends whatever people redeem. Though when I'm not playing Doom, I play Doom at least once a week, Emberg, usually on Wednesdays. When I'm not playing Doom, I usually have a boater hat on. I sing lots of barbershop quartets, record those in my own time, do lots of singing. So yeah, welcome on in. If you like Doom, though, you are in the right place, because I play Doom at least once a week. Often more. I have been playing Doom... Oh, hold on. Nope, that wasn't it. I think I found a secret. Been playing Doom since 1993. Since it came out. Whoops. Oh, no, that was bad. I'm not... I'm not gonna do that. Let's just grab one rad soup, please. Let's see if I can't figure out this puzzle here. We've got very large... Look at the size of the map. Oh, and as you can see by the signature there, it is by French mapper Roofy, who I've played their work before. It's usually very, very fun. Let's see, I don't know what this has just done, but I'm gonna find out. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I see what it did. Lowered a plasma rifle. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, Emberg, of all the, like, gameplay mods people do. Because people still make tons of levels for, you know, classic Doom. So this is Tangerine Nightmare. This came out, I believe, in 2017 or 2018. So Doom is really more alive and well than it's been in a long time, actually. There's tons and tons of content coming out pretty much on a, you know, weekly, daily basis of just, you know, top flight Doom stuff. There we go. I think I had been missing that switch before. There we go. Give me that plasma, please. There we go. All right, we're a little better equipped now. So part of the reason Doom has survived for so long, Talking Object, is from the very beginning, id Software were always very open about encouraging fan works. So as early as, you know, 1993, 1994, there was a nascent, you know, Doom community. Yeah. No, I don't like Doom Eternal at all, Emberg. Doom 2016 was okay. Oh, thank you, Talking Object. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. That was my elbow. The build engine is more impressive, but I think the combination of Doom's ubiquity and Doom's source code being officially released very early on, relatively speaking, 1998, Doom's source code was made... Oh yeah, Final Doom. So Final Doom, what that was, Emberg, was a collection of 2 full-length megawads. .wad, WAD, is the file extension for Doom levels, which stands for Where's All the Data. Both parts of Final Doom were initially going to be released for free until they got officially licensed by id Software for publication. One half of it was made by the Casali brothers, Dario and Milo Casali. Dario Casali is still very active in the games industry. He's worked for Valve since the original Half-Life. And actually, he very recently started YouTubing and has revisited Doom after, you know, all these decades. So it's really fun seeing him go through, he went through Plutonia, his own work, for the first time in, you know, 25 years or so. It was a ton of fun to watch and get all of those, you know, insights from the man himself. The other half of Final Doom was called TNT Evolution, made by a group of map makers called Team TNT. Team TNT at that point had already released one free megawad to the public called Icarus Alien Vanguard. They had initially planned to release TNT Evolution for free as well, but it got picked up by id for publication, so they got paid for their work. That caused a minor controversy in the community back then, some people calling them sellouts, others saying, you know, hey, get paid if you can. I'm of the get paid if you can mindset with that. Oh, 1 HP in a dream. Play Plutonia. I like Plutonia much better. It's much more in line with the modern style of Doom. And I think a lot of its levels hold up extremely well. I'm going to be an idiot and save at a 1 HP in a dream moment. And go back into this room with hurt floors and see if I can't find any health. Also, yeah, I would like to get a closer look at these portraits, but I have not had the opportunity. Wait, no, that was the wrong way. Oh no, this was the right way. We're back to the main hub area. And a single hit from a hit scan will kill me. 1 HP in a dream moment when greeted by more hit scanners next. Yeah, why not, right? Literally anything will kill me. There we go, we got a little health. We're about to die immediately, so let's just... Oh, I hear an archvile. But where? That's the real question. Hello. Hey, thank you for the follow, Emberg. Hello. All right, let's regret our decisions here. Actually, let's see if we can't find resources down in the lava. That's the more sensible thing to do. Yeah, play Plutonia. Plutonia will give you the lesson in how to play Doom. Here's the thing with Doom 1 versus Doom 2 talking object. Doom 1 is a better game overall, but Doom 2 is what introduced... You need a special key. Interesting. Doom 2 is what introduced the full monster lineup and the full weapon lineup. Doom 2 is pretty much the template for Doom going forward. People do still make Doom 1 levels specifically. It's kind of its own art form and gameplay style. That's not nearly as popular as making Doom 2 levels. Because Doom 2, has Revenants, Mancubi. It's got this much broader set of enemies that makes for more dynamic fight encounters with really more of an action focus than Doom 1 could manage. Just in terms of, what weaponry is available, that kind of thing. Doom 2, for as much as I'm praising its mechanics and the things it introduced to, Doom is a genre. Doom is not one game. Doom is a style of gameplay, a very specific style. And trying to think of the best way to put this. Doom 2 as a game kind of sucks. Like, its first third is pretty good, its middle third is pretty bad, and its final third is extremely uneven and mostly not great. Purely on its merits as a game, it's very hard to recommend much about Doom 2. As a gameplay system, as a set of resources, Doom 2 is fantastic. It perfected the format. So I probably won't play Heretic here, just because I don't like it very much. I think it's fine. But, knock yourself... You're not in any danger of me playing it anytime soon. There is essentially an infinite amount of content for Doom 2. And for Final Doom, for that matter. There are plenty of WADs that require the Plutonia, the Final Doom IWADs. Like Plutonia 2, Plutonia Community Pack 1 and 2, which are both very good. Plutonia Revisited Community Pack 1 and 2. Community Project, sorry. People have taken up the mantle of Plutonia and its gameplay style and carried it very, very far into the future. I've not played that one, Emberg, but that is impressive. The Spirit World map. That would be Sandy Peterson. Sandy Peterson had a unique vision. Though actually, jokes aside, Sandy Peterson's maps, while they are almost universally very ugly, do a great job laying out some gameplay concepts that become very important later on in Doom. So for example, the map Tricks and Traps, map 8 of Doom 2. I'll need a special key. I think that means I need to find some kind of secret key somewhere. I don't know if I can be bothered. Spiders are haunting me. When Doom gets puzzly like this is where I start to get bad at it. I'm too brainlet for this sometimes. Especially at nearly midnight on a Wednesday. I need to beat this map. I can't leave it at this point. That would be too embarrassing. I will probably stream tonight or tomorrow night to finish this all. So I think there's only like 2 maps after this. Yeah, so Emberg, that's the one I more normally use, which typically I don't have the Doom Guy helmet on, but this is my normal setting. Whoops, didn't mean to pull up the menu there. But by redeems, people can switch it one way or the other. I can take off my hat and gun. It's cute, I think. I like it. What am I missing here? This is a massive map. Absolutely huge. Not a lot of clear... I feel like there were clear signposted directions for a while, and I've kind of lost the plot here. Yeah, the Doom one I mostly save for these streams. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, well, we've got our keys, but there's a super special key, which, come to think of it, might take us to a secret level. I'm not sure what the total map order is here. Yeah, if you don't like key hunting talking object, do not play Hexen. Absolutely never play Hexen. It is switch and key hunting to an absurd degree. For all the cool stuff Hexen does with its visuals and with its gameplay ideas, it is a miserable key hunt for a lot of it that I have a lot of trouble recommending. Yeah, exactly, Bolaros. 1/64th has been... Oh, God. So I liked Redneck Rampage when I was younger, just because it's got, you know, juvenile presentation, and that's all very fun. Oh, hey. That was a secret, apparently. Yeah, and the juvenile presentation is very fun when you're a kid. The gameplay does not hold up. It's not the worst build engine game, not by far. Oh, but to answer a question that was asked a long time ago that I realized I never finished answering, I think the reason that Doom has persisted as a game where build engine games have not, in terms of receiving custom content, is because very early on, Doom's source code was released to the public, and a modern source port, the first modern source port, Boom, was made as early as 1998. So Doom was very, very accessible from very early on. So I think that's a big part of its longevity. Plus the relatively low system requirements to play Doom, even on modern machines. And the low financial barrier to entry. Doom is not expensive. You know, at most it's like $10. You know, and that's if you're acquiring a legitimate copy, shall we say. Point being, Doom had the perfect time, place kind of confluence of factors. I got really lucky with that. Holy shit. Plus, I think, despite the kind of, you know, boomer shooter renaissance we've been in, very few of the games that come out mimicking older styles actually play like Doom. Most of them play either like Quake or like build engine games. Almost none of them have the focus on threat assessment and movement that Doom have. Oh yeah, I love how, you know, 3D models can look. Also, do I need to pick up the Megasphere to trigger the fight? Because I would really like to have it as an option if I end up needing it later. Let me save and find out. No? Okay. Is there a switch that I'm just being blind to? The main thing that would help my 3D... So build games are things like Duke Nukem 3D, Blood, Shadow Warrior. For the most part, they're, you know, very good. Or there's some that are very good. There's some that... I don't actually like Shadow Warrior at all, if I'm being honest. Just never clicked with me. Blood was always much more fun, in my opinion. Thought that Archie was presaging a much larger fight. He was not. Anything in here? Nope. Oh, I don't think I actually went that way. Yeah. Lots and lots of hit scanners, which, you know, eh. It is what it is. Doom has plenty, don't get me wrong, but not nearly as bad as in something like Blood. Oh no, it's just a different style of game. It was aiming for much more verticality. You know, Doom's engine was a massive step over, you know, massive step up from something like Wolfenstein 3D. You know, people think of Wolfenstein 3D and Doom as being similar, but they're really not. You know, in terms of game design complexity, even though they're only a year and a half apart in terms of release date, Doom is vastly more advanced than Wolfenstein 3D on an engine level as well. The addition of verticality and non-orthogonal lines in Doom makes an enormous difference in how it plays compared to Wolfenstein. I think Wolf 3D's fun, but it's pretty boring in comparison. Doom just has so much more. Which is why you don't see very many people making, you know, full level sets for Wolfenstein 3D today. Not that none do, some people do. But it's... Doom offers just simply so much more complexity than Wolf. And something like, Blood color fix? How do you mean, Emberg? Not sure I know what you mean. There we go. I don't think I had... No, had I done this? Yes, I had, because you fall down here. What am I missing? Oh, I see something I'm missing. I have to do annoying platforming and go back to it. Roofy really went all out on this map. No chill whatsoever. In terms of the scale. Look at this. Oh, you know, I don't know if I ever noticed that. I know there are sprite fixes that improve, you know, tiny... I know there's a transparency issue on one of them. Those are never things that I care enough about to, like, load into... You know, so I launched my Doom through a utility called Doom Launcher, which I'm sure a lot of other people use. Let me see. Oh, I think I can do a little platforming there. God, there's too many secrets in this map. Hello, Order at Dusk. How's it going? Where am I going? This brings me back to the room with the invuln and the cryptic message. Apologies for everybody watching at how lost I'm getting playing this. It's just not quite clear what I'm to do. Like, I know that's clearly a puzzle of some kind that I need to solve, and I don't know how. Nope. I need to get back to where I was to attempt more platforming. I just need to find how to get there again. That needs a special key. That's the wrong room. That's a poison floor, or hurt floor. Yeah, no, this is a massive, massive level. Exquisitely detailed. The fights have all been fun so far. You know, very little to complain about there. But man, there's a lot of it. Like, really a lot of it. Have I been this way? Think so. Yeah, there's dead stuff. I've been this way. Wait, I can pick this up now. Oh, yeah. And I mean, they did make Wolfenstein 3D and Doom 2 back in 1994. The hidden level Gross.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Pipe Wrench 40K. Much appreciated. Let's see. I think it was this way. Where's the platforming room? You wish he talked more, Skeletor. Yeah, they do pretty much have the same face. That's when FPS games lost their way, when your status bar stopped having a face. You know, that's what we need back. Bring back status bar faces. That's what we're all missing. That's what I'm missing. That might only just be me, but where am I going? Got all the main keys. There's like half this map left in terms of kill count, which could just be one large fight. Truthfully, I'd kind of like it if it was just one large fight. So I need to get back up there. I need to do a little platforming. Let me save when I get back up there this time. Oh, sorry, my hands are starting to cramp up. What happens when I do too much Doom? Oh wait, no, I thought there was some platforming I could do right here for a secret. So let's make a save. I think I can maybe make a jump here. Yes. To a Mancubus sleeping on the job. And that didn't count as a secret? Really? Did I not cross over the sector somehow? I don't think I've ever looked up a guide for an individual level before talking object. In this case, it would just be looking up a, like, playthrough video. I'll give it maybe 1 hour in-map time, which we're getting quite close to, frankly. I should be able to open this. I have the green key. Where is the button to open it? Am I just missing something? Yeah, exactly. Bring that back, Eddie. That's what we need. That's what we're missing. That'll fix modern games. That's maybe too bold a statement, but you know what I mean. You know, Doom Guy smiling when he picks up, you know, the super shotgun is iconic. We need more of that in games, not less. Can I shoot that heart, maybe? Yes, I can. Oh, I think I know what that will have unlocked. I think shooting that heart was the clue, like the blood of the Antichrist or something earlier in the level. I think that just unlocked something for me because I heard the switch sound go off. So I know there is somewhere I can go now that I couldn't go before. I think I need to go back this way. You know, this map would be great for people who love big adventure maps. I better hope it's not timed. Let's see. Antichrist blood shall help figuring out this mystery. Well, maybe that wasn't it. A little frustrating. Oh, yeah. The, like, super kind of handsome one, Emberg. That would be fun. Just have that. Have it as an option. You know, in the same way they give you the option to have, you know, the gun in the center of the screen instead of right or left hand. You know, give us the status bar HUD as well. I think that would be nice. Okay. Let me actually find where I need to go this time. Oh, that's... Oh, God. I am so lost. I am doing poorly. Spiders are haunting you. Ah, man. You know what? Maybe if I get to an hour, I just, like, id clip and go hit a switch that I don't see how to get otherwise. Because I do need to get ready for bed fairly soon. I have to get up fairly early. Yeah, right? Made him look like a dad. Doom Guy could be a dad. We don't know. He could be Dad Guy instead of just Doom Guy. You know, he's allowed to have a family if he wants, right? I would hope so. Oh, here's where I need to go, I think. I do love this little visual detail of the chains looking like they're what's pulling that up. That's a great touch. Oh, that wasn't it at all. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I don't know where I'm going. I'm desperately lost. He did have Daisy. He doesn't anymore, sadly. Need a special key for that, which God knows where I get that. This was poison room mostly. I wonder, do any of these portraits hide secrets? Don't think so. What does that do? Did something. Sounds like it's on a timer. Wait, did I just... Was that there the whole time and I just never clicked it? I'm gonna be so embarrassed if that's the case. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if that was the case. If the big green bars are open now, and that's all that was stopping them, I'm gonna feel the fool. I have this terrible feeling that just is what I needed to do this whole time, and I was just too stupid to do it. Please let... I kind of want that to be the case, honestly. So I can get on with it. There is a grass mowing Doom level Eddie Munster someone made with custom graphics and everything for Doom guy who just wants to mow the lawn. It's very entertaining. Okay, this is like right back to the beginning. Yep. I think that was covered in green bars before. I'm an idiot. There was just a switch there the whole time that I never hit. No, it just brings me back here. Huh. Well, that must mean something else opened. Something else must have opened. The map is almost too large to be helpful. It's not down there. Yeah, in my opinion, talking object... Oh no, it was literally right here. No, that was visible from there. I'm just stupid. Oh, it's insane, Spoon. This is by Roofy. This is a French Doom map. Okay, is it just... Surely the fight's not just one cyber demon. I think I need to find, like, extra secret keys to move on. But I've been at this map for nearly an hour, and I'm a miserable secret hunter. I found 4 out of 11. So that probably won't do. That can't have been it. Okay. No, so those lowered. We have more switches to flip. There we go. There's some arch files. There's some enemies. Let's liven things back up, shall we? That's more like it. This is what we want to see. Okay, yeah. Oh, know what? Actually, I shouldn't have saved after killing that. I should have used that cyber demon for infighting. Well, sneaky, sneaky mapper. May have screwed myself over a tiny bit. Let's try again. Let's be quick about it. Arch files are pretty much always threat priority number 1. But let's give them a bunch of bodies to resurrect so they can't spend as much time shooting me. Get out of these pinkies. There we go. Probably shouldn't go in here. I will get stuck. That cyber demon was a red herring. That was there to deceive me, and boy did it. Big time. Alright. Though if we keep making enough meat for these Archies, they are not going to spend much time attacking us, and we should be able to pretty easily clear them out. Oh, did not see that Spectre and nearly died. There we go. Okay. That fight actually wasn't too bad. Yeah, right? There's a... I really admire people who can think on the scale of a fight this size. We've got more switches to flip, so the fight is not done by any means. It's gonna lower the next one. And immediately we've got Archies. Let's get ready for them. Yeah, exactly, Emberg. There are exceptions programmed in like that, hard-coded. In the same way, there's a few enemies the Archvile cannot resurrect. Like Pain Elementals, because they explode and don't leave a corpse. Cyber Demons, Spider Masterminds, and other Archviles. If Archies could bring back other Archies, that would be the worst thing. Also, holy shit. This is too many Pain Elementals. I'm gonna go back here and attack from a safer distance. That is quite the thing. I wish I had a BFG. I know there's one in the map. It is hidden behind a puzzle I have not solved because I am not very smart. Yeah, enemy count, we are only halfway through the map. This is an insanely large map. Part of that is, add an extra 20 minutes because of my own idiocy. But it's not easy. I almost face rocketed to death on that Lost Soul. That's why you need to be careful with them. The unfortunate thing here is the Pain Elementals will never stop spawning Lost Souls because we are playing in Boom compatibility, which means there is no Lost Soul limit. In default Vanilla Doom, it's a meager 21 is the most Lost Souls can be active in a map at once. Sadly, not the case here. Oh yeah, you could do that fairly easily. It's just a dehacked thing you could do. You know what? We're in really good health, so I'm gonna make a save and run for that supercharge that was over there. Maximize my resources. You know what? Screw it. Let's start the next fight. Go for glory. It's a lot of Hell Knights and Revenants, some Archies, whole gangs here. So this is pretty much the rest of the enemy count to the level, I take it. Oh, it would be super even. I would be 1 HP in a dream, baby. Let's go. Actually, here's where I'm gonna... Whoops. No, I'm not doing anything. They're just gonna have a little jamboree amongst themselves. God, I see the kill count going down. Archviles doing their work. You see the kill count go down. Oh, I cannot exit this. There we go. Well, let's try to clear this out a bit. There's just too much. Yeah, you can dehack it to revive Cyber Demons and Spider Masterminds. It would just be a bit of a pain. And what that could do is essentially make some maps very easy to soft lock yourself on through ammo deprivation. Unless you cheat to give yourself more ammo, but that's no fun. Oh man, I do not like Icon of Sin levels very much. I much prefer the style of final level, where instead of, I appreciate that they were trying to make like a cool kind of cinematic boss fight experience in Doom 2, but the engine was simply not up to it. It wasn't up to the challenge a boss fight represented. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just, that is how it is. I much prefer something like what Scythe and Scythe 2 do as their final stage, which are just massive, massive fights. It's just a level that is a true test of your skill as a player. So, like, Scythe 1 ends on a map called Fire and Ice. That is, like, 700 enemies. Just a massive encounter. Super fast-paced. Really challenging. Just overall spectacular stuff. Oh, I never use mouse look. Unironically, I do worse playing with mouse look. Oh, this is hardly boss music, Carolyn. Oh, and the Icon of Sin? Nah. Don't need it. The Icon of Sin doesn't make me mad. I just think it's kind of boring. There we go. And let's get this next fight active. That's not it. This is the one. This is going to be a bunch of Hell Knights, Revenants, and some more Archviles, presumably. We don't want to let the Archviles run amok too much, because they will bring back a lot of the stuff we just spent a bunch of time killing. Oh, we do, however, want to get the... There, Archie down. We want to get the Hell Knights and Revenants infighting so that we don't have to do nearly so much of the work. Like that. And then just keep clear of projectiles. And this kind of fight ideally should play itself, though I'm getting squished in. There we go. I'm gonna save. Gonna be stupid. Yeah, I much prefer just having a final skills test rather than a final boss stage. You know, something that's like, here, you think you're good at the game? Try this. You know? It's like a test of everything you've done so far. I think that's much more fun, personally, than just, you know, shoot rockets into the thing's brain until it dies. Which isn't bad, but, like, I don't know. I like the more creative approach. Well, yeah. I mean, saving is stupid when it's, you know, at a low percentile. And you could very easily die from a single Revenant projectile, as is the case for me currently. But we're fine. There we go. There's still 100 enemies left in the map. I really should have left that Cyber Demon alive. He would have done a lot of this work for me before dying himself. Infighting is a, like, foundational strategy for higher level Doom play. It's basically a requirement in a lot of more challenging maps. Alright. Let's save. See what the last fight it's got for us does. Oh, hello Archviles. It's just going to be a lot of Archies that I'm going to want to not let leave that room. Oh, they're leaving that room. They're going to be bringing back all kinds of things. But we should be fine. We should be totally fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I do kind of like the slight puzzle aspect. I think this will end the map, probably. I'm gonna save just in case it doesn't. Okay, yeah, so I did miss a large chunk of that map. Okay, so now map 8 is Pandemonium. Let me check what map 9 is. Map 9 is a credits map. So, I will leave the rest of this for tomorrow, class. So I will have left to play one regular map, one credits map, and one secret map. Secret map is Umbreon Nils here. So, I'm gonna call it there. Let me go back to my study and let me get changed into my more casual outfit, if you give me just a second, and I can let you know what I've got going on for the rest of the week. So I do have some, I don't know if fun's the right word for what I've got planned for Friday. There I am. Actually, let me get you some background music real quick. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, class, I'll probably stream tomorrow night around 10 p.m. Eastern or so to finish this off, because I was having a lot of fun. But it is too late, and I'm going to regret being up this late. But Friday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be tackling a childhood nemesis game of mine. I will be playing Fester's Quest on the NES. My goal is to beat it. We'll see. I will be playing with a guide, but... Oh, I've played a few that have decent boss fights, Order of Dusk. Elementalism from earlier this year had some really good ones. Going Down has an okay one. Valiant's final boss is so-so. Eternity's final boss is terrible. Not a fan of that one. But know what? Yeah, so Fester's Quest Friday. Don't think I'll be streaming Saturday or Sunday. Still waiting to hear on that. Return of Noid 1. No. It won't be that bad, Nanara. Mostly because I can't play for 14 hours straight on Friday. I do have a rehearsal Saturday morning that I will need to go to. But let me see who is online now that we can go raid and tear into. Use whatever emotes you like. If you have my Doom emotes, those suit well. So let us find a raid target. Let me see who's online. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the first time I played Noid 1 on stream. And hopefully I won't also then end up becoming a Fester's Quest speedrunner. I can't think of a more cursed combination of words than that, than Fester's Quest speedrunner. Ooh, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure that he's still going to be online for a while. I see... Okay, I'm just going to make sure he's not stopping. Calavera, the artist who did my little chibi Doom guy here, is online. Let me see what he's doing. I think he's playing something called Faith, which I don't know what it is. But if he's live, I would like to go and raid into Calavera. Raid and tear into Calavera. Let me see. Just gotta wait for an ad to stop. He is indeed live. Yeah, Fester can be the Piccolo. God. Don't say such cursed things, Nanara. But yes, Calavera is online, playing something called Faith that looks like a cool kind of indie horror game. So let's go check that out. Yeah, turning my childhood nemesis into allies. We'll see. See, by conquering the Noid, I felt Yo-Noid by the end was a fun game. I don't think I'll think that for, the second way. I don't think I'll feel that way about Fester's Quest when I'm done. Yeah, I was just seeing the rotoscoping dusk. Looks like rotoscope pixel art. Looks very cool. So let's raid and tear into Calavera, who, hold on, let me make sure I get his... Let me get Calavera's full name right. Oh no, where did I put the sticky note with Calavera's full name? Give me 1 second. I want to find that. I can't find the sticky note with his full name. I'm gonna check my DMs with him real quick. I wanna impress with Calavera's full name, which is quite long. Let me find it. Give me 1 moment. We are going to visit. So I'm scrolling up, desperately stalling to find his full proper name, which he will tell you himself, I believe. Is where is it? Yeah, literally just say any string of Hispanic names and that's what it is. But it is, where is it? Oh, hold on, I'm almost there. I forget even what to search to find it. It is Javier Garcia Mateo Alejandro Lorenzo Diego Rafael Santiago Maria Vicente Rodrigo Monterrera de la Rosa. I was too slow. Whoops. Good night, everybody.